We are finally back with that of Soul Hunter Academy, episode 16. It is unfortunate as someone who won't be here today, but let's see how the rest will do. Speaking of those arrests, would anybody care to give me a bit of a recap for a lovely inspiration? This also applies to other people who may or may not be here.
I can
Right.
take a recap this time.
Alright.
Oh,
Fight over it. Fight over it.
No, hey. If you want to
So,
talk.
anyways, when we're told to go along the weird ice place, go get some things, but in the middle of the night, I saw a weird obelisk. Shaka decided that it was time to approach the weird obelisk and fell victim to what? Hallucinations, illusions, something. Proceeded to attack us, and then the obelisk summoned shadows. We fought. We had to neutralize Ashaka first, and then we had to struggle with killing the obelisk that did not like taking damage. At the end of it, Odd and Cassius died. Some people immediately wanted to loot their bodies, but that was disrespectful, and we ended up not doing that. After we got back to the Soul Hunter Academy to bury their corpses with their belongings, one of which is the weird orb thing that Cassius stole from the vice principal. It's in his grave now. We all gave some farewell speeches. I got tired of people giving bad farewell speeches, so I just decided, let me show you how it's done. Here's how you run a funeral. And yeah. Now we're here, with 2 fewer people.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You can feel free to gain your inspiration, Liv, who is still somehow alive. You were very close last time.
Oh yeah, no, I was at 1 strength.
But now he
And
still
2
lives.
failed death saves.
After getting beaten down by an orc. And then ganged up on some zombies, you know. Fun times. Or shades, I guess.
Happens.
Honestly, I want to play. There's no. Actually, what do I do? Alright. So, as everyone was able to from last time, you have leveled up to that of level 6, of course. As long as gotten that of your long rest, as you were given about a day or two, pretty much just to yourselves to recover a little bit before you all had insisted on going back out, whether or not finding the help out there or finding help in here. But in that same kind of opposition of sorts, you all making up whatever plan it is that you guys had talked about, as well as no, I won't say it like that. I'll say it like this. You guys doing your rest and everything like that, getting back into the groove of things. Glacier has been feeling a little bit weak. Not in the terms of per se sickness, but in the terms of they're kind of contemplating a lot of things, and as for right now, doesn't know what she wants to do, especially with that of being Big Rat still in there, basically cocoon egg form of sorts, as that's also somewhat of a concern. There's a potential that she would catch up to you guys if really needed. I feel like between her tracking, well, I say just her speed and her tracking, she'd be able to find you guys pretty relatively I wouldn't say easy specifically, but relatively fast. But even then, it was more of just putting it out there because she doesn't want to join you guys right now.
Understood.
Makes sense, makes sense. Big sadness. I get it. I know I told you to
Big
get
sad.
over it, but get over it at your own time.
You're over it on your own, man.
Yeah, get over it, but on your own time.
Maybe this one. There we go. How you guys do make note of this is it is a bit of a difficult time, especially now that it comes down to basically just the three of you to traverse these lands. And you guys maybe even try to go back to that of the school for whatever reason, maybe to get something, maybe to see if there's something else you can do or talk about. I know beforehand, Corona, you had essentially talked about what you wanted to do for your
Downtime?
downtime, which you had essentially had said
Yes.
you before. This is going to be a little bit beforehand, but it'll still make sense.
Yep.
That you were talking with that of, I know it's Keith, so I wanted to get the picture. You were talking about that with Keith Navori, who was beforehand kind of confused. Like I said, the other people have been confused too, seeming to not really know you. But she tries to essentially run you through that, the cycle of the whole soul kind of feeling over again, like you had did the first time. Being somewhat already able to do it as normally, doesn't seem to be too far out there. It doesn't seem to be too hard to do. The only thing is, during this time, you almost feel like there's somewhat of a deeper connection you can make with yourself.
Okay. I will attempt to do so.
For now, with that deeper connection, I will say your soul ability, how it kind of like works, the catalyst and everything of that sorts, you will essentially be able to I was trying to figure out if I wanted to make this somewhat of a choice or if I was gonna say it. And in all honesty, I think for now you would just have the option of basically having a third choice when you get a soul.
Okay.
So for now, your soul has, I don't want to say evolved, more so we're kind of finding out that deeper in, you have more options of looking through the souls, looking through the basically dead of sorts. Whatever that may mean to you in specific is up to you. But you're starting to see a bit deeper.
How do I edit this then?
I might have to edit it at another point in time, but
Edit.
either way.
Okay. And for my second one, I will change the project to the profession role.
Mhm.
So I guess I'll roll that now. Hey, there we go.
That works. Do you have the soul type for that?
Yes, I
Yes.
have the soul type for that.
Okay. So you will get that increase, that bonus. Where? Hold up. Actually, yeah, you can just memorize it for now. I'll edit it more manually later. But continuing on, the because this was essentially beforehand, before you guys had left out and went out. But for now, we're coming back here once again to where you guys had just somewhat made at least some plan. Glacier has kind of left for a little bit to think of their own things, as well as look over that of potentially Egg Rat, essentially, as you guys start heading towards that of the Solar Academy one last time before you leave, potentially taking that of your carriage so far. And you hear some words being said, a little bit back and forth. This is somewhat more near the front, so it's not hard to hear. It's just if you go up to it.
Mm-hmm.
You will hear that of your Vice Principal Saturn, as you can hear him. What almost sounds to be like a not confusion, like maybe a small bit of confusion, but more than anything, he is not really knowing what to say, as he's basically saying between his words of being like, I don't know if you should be necessarily going out there. It's probably not the safest. There's reasons why you guys have been put onto the more so support side of the school, not really into that of the soul hunters themselves. There's a lot of complications, but and with that, you might even hear a potential argument from the other side talking about how how this other person essentially wants to go out, wants to, in a way, help that of the soul hunters, considering at the moment you guys aren't really doing anything, you guys aren't really getting anywhere to that of the rest of the people's knowledge, especially with what you just heard of this person being from that of the more support side of the school. So big reason why you haven't seen them before. But that person that is arguing, that person that is being talked about, would you care to explain your character?
All right. Well, Jack is a man in his, I believe I was like late 20s. He was originally going to become a lawyer, coming from quite a wealthy family. Unfortunately, one day he upset someone, and then the next day when he woke up, he turned into a shifter, a sort of half, I believe, lycanthrope or something like that, or half werewolf, essentially. Not half, but close enough. Anyways, once his family found out, he was rejected, cast aside, and was told to never return. His colleagues also abandoned him, saying that they didn't want to associate with someone like him. He was at the lowest point of his life until he got an invitation to Soul Hunter Academy, where he was like, "Oh, you know what? I'll take this chance. One day I'll become stronger and I'll become the greatest lawyer ever." And now he's here.
And in doing so, becoming the greatest lawyer ever might mean beating some ass.
Hell yeah.
And right now, you are making somewhat of an argument to pretty much do something. And with the vice principal, he's not really knowing what to tell you, not really knowing what to do in specific, outside of saying he's going out there, especially alone, would be dangerous. But at the same time, that's essentially when you guys, and I want to say walk up essentially, but I've at least been noticed nearby. And as vice principal looks at you all, he kind of just like stares for a couple of seconds, like he's almost expecting you guys to come help.
So you want to go out into the
Of course
world?
I want to go out. I don't want to stay here.
You want to join us?
Oh, you seem rather bored, but sure, I would love to join you if the principal
Whoa.
allows me to join and to go out.
I don't
Alright, we're
necessarily
taking-
think that's the best idea here. they're
we're
not
going out,
even
we
a
need
part
help,
of
we-
the true soul hunter, like hunters in general. They're from the support
Mister-
classes. I'm
Mr.
very against
Mr.
this.
Mi-
Look. Okay. I might as well put it down very simply. Half the time, people who get into fighting, into mercenary work, into soul hunting, into adventuring, they rarely do it prepared. Those that do, surprisingly enough, actually have a higher death rate from what I know, but, you know, it's its own thing.
But my point is, you're not.
Are you ready to die? Liv asked the man whose name that he did not bother remembering, if it was ever said, because he literally
yet, at
wasn't paying
least.
attention
Of
in
course, I'm ready
character.
to die. I've got nothing left. If I might as well go,
Alright,
I might as
well-
well go with a bang.
Mr. Saddam Nerdus, we only got 3 people, and we're going back out there anyways, so we need help. And if
Three
he's willing to
people? I
come
thought
with
there was
us,
4 of you.
oh yeah, sorry, Glacier's deciding to stay back, at least for now.
She's
Uh,
yeah, she's particularly shaken up. She'll get over it at her own time. But, you know.
Probably.
I'll try to see if I can have any bit of a talk with her then. But in the meantime, yeah, I am highly against whatever unorthodox method this might pertain to, but I can't argue the fact that if you are both on willing parties and willing sides to do this, then good luck. Especially to you, Object. Don't die.
Thank you. Of course I won't. Who do you think I am? I won't die before I become the best attorney. Anyways,
Not an
and then
adventure, that's
Object
for
will
sure.
turn to the others. My name is Objection. Wonderful to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. I am Corona Ray, and we are the Rats.
Alright, that's an intriguing name.
Yes. In case you were wondering, we named ourselves that because of Big Rat, which happens to be Glacier's soul thing. Sadly, she's not here to show Big Rat. Also, Big Rat's in the cocoon, so
Emergency
don't know
food.
how that works.
I don't know how you feel about this Object, but I will also remind you that the person you're talking to is like twice, maybe thrice
yeah.
the size of you.
Yeah, I know. I was
I'm
gonna
twice your
mention,
size,
like,
and I'm the size of the horse next to me.
yes, you know, we see all types of different people at the academy. You know, I would like to say I wouldn't be surprised, but how did you end up becoming so Well, I don't
So
want
I
to say
killed a-
big. It's rude to call.
No, I get it. No, that's true. So my soul ability has to deal with taking an aspect from something that I killed.
Mhm.
So I killed a big thing, and I took the ability to be big, and now I'm
Mhm.
big.
So
It hasn't
necromancy is what
helped.
you're saying.
Honestly, when I first got here, I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to be called a necromancer. I've stopped caring. Yeah. As long as it helps me fulfill my goal of redeeming the souls, which I guess souls have to do with necromancy, so
All right, well, I'll be at your service.
And you are a oh yeah, and our friends here points over to Live and Ashaka.
Ashaka is just busy picking her teeth with her axe.
Well, this looks like it'll be fun.
Nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet
Name's
you too.
Liv. Would you like a chip?
Sure. What flavor?
Don't. Oh no, don't.
So we summon chips. For
No.
Liv, for the principal, and for Objection.
Thank you.
They're...
Wait, is your name a play on words? Is your name Objection?
Yes.
Yes.
How did you
I-
only notice that just now?
I noticed it as soon as he said object. Like his name is Object instead of Object.
You know, some people just aren't the smartest tools in the shed.
Anyways,
I mean,
these look like
you aren't here either, so
completely normal chips, if a bit pale. They taste like paper.
Paper. Interesting. You know, I did eat paper once during a trial. Anyways, besides the point of that. Anyways, he's gonna eat the chip.
If you want to say it, I'll even allow you to be like, you basically have like, not like a club, but like whenever there's like disputes, they like people have those classroom debates and everything. They put all this to chairs, everything in the desk together. I would assume you'd be that person that's hosting it at that point.
Gavel.
No, I was just saying hosting.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
He isn't getting.
In either case, that's up to you guys now. If you guys just want to leave.
By the way, his token isn't getting the aura of protection on him.
It is.
It is.
What are you talking about?
I don't see it. I'll reload.
No, it is. Or for me, it is at least.
Okay. If it's for you guys, then I'll trust it. I just wasn't seeing it on my screen.
Yeah, it's all good. But also, I guess that I will leave that to you guys if you guys want to talk a little bit more about any bit of plan or discuss it with that of your new debate here.
All right, so Mr. Shun, we are going to the mines in the northwest. We have to cut through a forest that we encountered a dark obelisk that killed 2 of our friends with weird necromantic shadows. So be on your guard, and also if you see something, don't stop looking at it because apparently it moved while we weren't looking.
I see.
Although we did destroy it, there might be a second one.
Okay, will do. 'Tis unfortunate. I'm sure those 2 party members that you lost were of the utmost importance and were loving members of the party.
I mean, they definitely were of the utmost importance. I can't say the true about the second thing.
Anyways, I might as well, since we only have 4 people now. How many hours of sleep do you need a day?
Well, I mean, I did stay up late studying for the bar. I would, technically speaking, 8 hours for a long rest, but really only like 4.
He just squints at you.
Winks. Oh.
Squints.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Alright then. Guess
You want to
we're
ride a horse?
I'm gonna be forced to do the fun thing. Alright then.
I have a question. All right. Well, we have a carriage to drag there and drag back with materials. All we know is that on our way there, we'll have to pass through the same forest, maybe meet more shadow things. And then when we get there, there will be giants. Which is kind of why I chose to be big instead of the other option I was given by the soul. I assumed that if I was big, maybe the giants would be chill.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yes, if they're not chill, this has been a waste. But hey, at least I get to redeem the soul of, or I guess the souls of the Shambling Mounds. I still don't know how that one worked.
So you guys get into your carriage.
Before they leave, Liv is just gonna
Me and the horse are pulling
take
it together
advantage.
because I don't think I can actually ride the horse at this size.
Liv's just gonna take advantage of the fact that they're still in the Soul Hunter Academy and just, water his quiver.
Oh, watch the.
Does that do anything?
Yeah, it keeps it active.
Is that on the
Yeah, the nature's
item?
Yeah, Nature's Fletcher.
Okay.
As long as I get,
Okay.
if
I was
I
like,
get,
I thought you meant like you were gonna dip it. I was like, what does that do?
Yeah, I like it.
nah,
You're just carrying around a soggy
So-
quiver.
I just need to water the quiver, and
So
now
we can
I
shoot
know,
wet arrows.
so I can, not
Yeah.
care about it for the next 7 days.
Before we leave, I'll go. No, I actually can't go down to
Set
the thing
your-
because I'm too big to fit.
Set yourself up in the positions of where you guys are gonna go. Corona and the horse are at the front pulling, so this is what it would look like.
Yeah, so
Mm.
put you guys behind me as if you're in the carriage.
Liv is gonna be sleeping in the carriage, mainly to just offset. Oh wait, oh it's like that. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
like as if you're behind me in the carriage. Yeah.
No, I thought it was.
No, I get
I
you.
thought it was going this direction, not this direction.
No, I get
We
you.
went this direction last time. Why do you think we're going into the mountains?
No, because I just assumed we were just aligning it in a line. I was like, I see.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Anyways,
You
Liv
guys-
will sleep.
You guys represented by that of the rats, but you guys make your way, making your way, and we start our week-long journey once again. Quite a nice time. Honestly, maybe this time you might not even have to deal with too much. Or maybe you will.
Please.
Who knows? Well, on the first day, who's keeping watch? Sorry, first
Apparently
night.
Chaka.
I meant first night. Who's keeping watch?
I was gonna mention Liv during the carriage rides, because he's just gonna lay in the carriage because we don't have anything in there. He'd like to just take the long rests as the party is active, so that he doesn't need to take the long rest during the night. He's gonna really fuck up his sleep schedule.
Honestly?
I need to hear this RP. I'm ready.
Oh yeah. So hey, you know how we need to like keep watch at night, guys?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to sleep now. Everybody go to bed. I don't want to see any of you awake during the night.
Well,
I mean,
I don't think my horse needs to sleep, so it can stay up next to you. I don't know if that's true or not, but
If I could, I would summon chips into your mouth before you. No. Just sleep during the night. I got the nights, you guys got the days. You guys can wake me up if something's happening. I can wake you guys up if something's happening, yeah?
Cool.
Now excuse me as I go munch on some NyQuil chips and go to sleep.
Some what chips?
NyQuil.
And you're asleep. No, I was saying that in character because
character.
I don't think NyQuil doesn't exist in D&D.
It's
Like some-
lavender. They're lavender chips.
Oh my god.
Like some what chips?
Lavender.
It's okay. It's what I call the flavor of Dream Lily. Anyways, moving on. Good night.
Well,
Just to put it out there, it'll help him sleep. I won't do anything for him to make him asleep. It's just for flavor. Quite literally.
It's just for flavor. He's just like, yes, I have tasted medicine. My body, truly just a neurological trick. You've tasted the NyQuil.
Placebo
You're
effect.
sleepy now.
placebo.
But yeah, you guys proceed to go through the day for a good bit and get to that of the night, talking about how Liv is pretty much like, hold on, I'm gonna take a nap. Just conked out. It starts to turn that of night, and Liv arises like that of a vampire. I mean, it wakes up. Anyways, with that of being everybody setting up for camp, Liv keeps out the watch for the night.
Before they all go to sleep, Liv's just like, I'm up, I'm awake, we're good. Eh. Just gives like the stupid smile and thumbs up.
If nothing else, you need to give me a perception check.
Absolutely. Oh. Give me 1 second as I forgot my D4 from intuition.
I don't know what that means, but I
22.
assume that it's on there anyways. Yeah, either way. Liv, you swear for a second you hear something from the bushes. Rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle.
Mm.
Do you keep watching?
If I hear it from the bushes, I just like look at the bushes and I just go, I'm waiting.
Come, jumps out a nice little fluffy white rabbit. Seems to have
Oh no.
big eyes as it's slowly hopping up to you in a non-menacing way.
What color are its eyes?
They're like big black eyes. They're like
The beady black eyes, of course, of course.
Ah. I was about to be really scared if it was white rabbit with red eyes.
Liv just stares at the rabbit.
it basically jumps up basically next to you. Not like fully next to you, like within like kind of 5 feet of you. And it's just looking up at you almost like with a pleading and begging face as you can hear coming from its stomach.
Ah, I see. And he checks his inventory,
Pepto-Bismol chips coming up.
and then he remembers,
Honestly,
wait a minute. Even though they got rations to spare, he did take a long rest. So let me just click that long rest button.
I want you to give me. Actually, this is even out of a character question. Would it even work if you tried to give him chips, no matter what the flavor would be?
I mean, it counts as a chip. It heals them, but it also counts as a chip.
That's what I'm saying.
it is food.
Is it
it's
enough?
kind of like a good berry.
No, it's not even like a good berry because it doesn't sustain you for the day. At the same time,
Mm.
it is a chip.
That's
So really,
what-
it's just
is a
how many
singular
chips
chip.
to sustain a bunny.
Well, it's not about how many
Probably.
chips. I'll just say if you use one, the reason why I'm saying it is because I don't know if it would even want the chip, because it like kind of smells it at first, maybe even gives a little lick, and it doesn't like it in a way, almost like
course,
it's
of
like
course.
that's not what it wants, you know.
Absolutely. This is where I say carrot chips.
He licks that of a carrot chip. Where'd the bag go?
Where'd the what?
Where'd the
bag.
bag of carrot chips go?
Yeah, right. So it's summoned on Liv on the rabbit because that's a creature. And if the horse is still around on the horse, if the horse isn't around, by Corona, which Liv just takes the bag from Corona.
You hear
I'm gonna be.
you hear
I
like
don't.
an almost
Does
a
the horse?
ruffling of like of a bag from the horse.
Yeah. I don't know if the horse sleeps.
It
So if it's awake,
does.
it's just existing.
It does sleep, I think, or at least it should sleep.
I mean,
But the thing about it is, it's not necessarily like it's like an animal sleep. You know what I mean? When it's like when you hear something or
Mhm.
when, they become somewhat more alert. But even then, it's more of just the fact that you put some food in front of their face. They're like, chips. It basically starts getting into it.
Eek.
Doesn't say anything. I was just saying it. But
it does no common.
But yeah, Liv, you'll be. Do you have the alert feat?
I do not. I have the observant feat.
Oh no.
That's only at things you're looking at,
You
right?
better get
Do
you better get
yeah,
surprised.
it's things that I'm looking at for the sake of reading their lips. But otherwise my passive is 25 if I'm not looking at a thing.
Yeah, this is a little bit less about that, especially because this isn't even about looking at another thing like that. This is more of like you're feeding the rabbit. You're a little bit maybe even curious, interested in the rabbit. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw if you want to keep the chips in your hand, as you will at least not notice quite at first, as there was another rabbit sneaking up trying to basically take that of the other bag you were holding.
Oh, Liv was gonna offer the bags anyway, so he's not gonna bother.
That's why I was like, that's up to you. You'll see as these rabbits, they're wanting some food, and they take the bags and the chips, and they just start running off.
Hmm.
And with that, you'll gain an inspiration.
Nice. 2 inspiration.
I'm just slowly stacking up inspirations now. I've decided
Honestly.
How
that
come my watch didn't end like that? What the heck?
Yeah, your watch ended with 2 of our party members dying.
So someone got bunnies and inspiration over here. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
With that,
honestly, clearly it's just a skill issue.
I'm rolling this just to double check something.
with that being said, though, you guys proceed to get through the night just fine. Except the thing is, for anyone that cares to notice outside of Liv, who notices throughout the whole night, people will notice there seems to be a little bit more activity around in the general forest here, which is a little bit weird because you swear some of you almost see like rabbits in the distance.
Well, that's why there were so many last night. Anyways, good night, guys.
Good night.
Okay, so I do have to.
So, with that being said, though, for the second day, you guys get a little bit closer to where you guys need to go. You even pass by that of the giant like water wheel with the area there, which is all nice and off because it's kind of more of an area you see off in the distance, but not something you necessarily need to go to. And you don't really know if it could be friendly, it could be enemy. I'm not really trying to F around and find out. Let's be honest here. So Liv, we will get to day 2, as I need you to give me another perception check, as it becomes that of the night once again.
That's a 27.
There is a cool constellation up in the sky, Orion's belt. It's pretty big too. Pretty nice.
Man. I could have bothered Odd about that. He could have told me something. Or nothing. I honestly don't know what goes on in that man's head.
Went on.
Fantastic. However, it does seem like that is that of a somewhat more emptier night. As you guys proceed to get closer and closer to that as we get to day 3. And on this 3rd day, Liv is asleep. Meaning, what is all your passive perceptions without Liv?
How do I see?
Where the
13.
Where do you check passive perception?
In your skills area, right next to perception, next to the +3, you'll see, or next to its modifier, you'll see like a straight number. That's your passive.
Hold on, in my skills area. Spell. No, that's X. Feats inventory details. Where the
A shock?
fuck is skills.
9. Not seeing anything.
Oh yeah, in case it matters, my horse has a passive of less than that. So it doesn't matter.
I don't think it's gonna matter for the horse, and for a different reason because of something else. But but what is okay? Yeah, that means okay. So this is gonna be a little bit funny to me because this is not gonna quite work out as you might think it will, considering the fact of the matter is everyone that had that passive perception of basically 11 or more. I'm not going to really count the horse in any of this because the horse kind of is just moving to move. But
Fair.
you guys that are awake, on probably, I would say it's more earlier in the day-ish, probably like, oh, not a real in-game time, but like, if you can guesstimate what 1 to 2 p.m. would be like. You will... but yeah, but for those people, except for Ashaka and Liv,
17.
see what seems to be like that of a river flowing from a cave into an almost hot like spring of sorts.
Okay.
Which is all nice and dandy, except the thing is the only person to notice it but not be able to say anything in time is Ashaka, who actually has the lesser of it, as they weren't looking at the shrine, they were looking at their own thing, like they didn't really care, and they see almost something that you guys basically are about to, and you guys went over it as you hear and feel that of a as the carriage
Hi.
starts to go onto that of the ground, like the and I say the ground as in you see a wheel that has been essentially broken off, as you almost hear like as if there was some scraping going by when you were going over something, almost as if there was some debris you guys didn't notice, which means now you guys need to
Right.
fix your carriage.
All right. Horse, stop. I'll look back. What did we run over?
I mean, who wants to see?
Me.
You will, anybody that wants to come out see, especially because now the fact that your carriage is broken, you're gonna need some time to fix it. You are going to see a almost metallic-like character, some character that they might want to explain.
All right, so there is a robotic-like figure in the ground, partially buried into it, kind of stuck there. They're like profusely dripping from like the cracks and like the crevices of the metal. Some like dark, kind of like oilish liquid, with red glowing eyes. When you come down to see him, he snaps to you, like just look at you in your eye, say,
Hi.
"Oh my, your carriage took a hit there. I think I think I can help with that if you get me out, please."
I'll just pick you up.
You proceed to go and pick them up, and you can't.
What? I'm large.
Oh, I know you're large. They're
I-
like
I like
stuck
go-
in that ground.
I'm just like, do you need healing? You kind of look like you're the equivalent of bleeding.
No, I don't believe so, sir. I think all I need right now is to get out of the ground.
All right.
Also,
Horse,
I forgot
help
to
me.
say, Liv, if you wanted to give a Constitution saving throw on that huge bump / crash, you could have.
You do have a- You do have +4.
To wake up or to stay asleep?
It's up to you.
asleep.
Either way.
Oh,
If you want to say it's the vice versa, you can. That's a choice that you can make.
You do get a +4 either way.
I also forgot to mention he is very like rusty and like kind of dilapidated and like he's like caked into the ground like he's
To
been
stay
for a while.
asleep. And
Yep.
All right.
The +4 is added already.
Ashaka steps out of the cart and like grabs one
Yeah.
of his arms and starts pulling as well.
And yeah, I'll pull with Ashaka and I'll get the horse out here to help dig him out a little bit using its 18 strength.
You
Honestly, it has higher strength than I do.
you two need to give me a strength check. And the cool part about this strength check is I'm looking for a
Okay.
combined total.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Can Object help as well?
I mean, if you want to put in his check too, I mean,
Sure.
Do I roll for the
you don't roll
horse?
for the horse. The horse that is trying to dig basically is
I'm
not
also
going to be as
cast-
helpful as digging that will take a while.
I'm gonna give
Ooh.
guidance probably to Ashaka, I guess.
All right.
I don't-
Actually, guidance is one.
This is one of those times where guidance could be applied to anyone making the check and it just doesn't
Yeah, I
matter.
know.
Goodness.
Oh, that's one. Oh,
All right. So we got a 31, baby.
oh, sorry. You said
Wait, I
athletics
think-
or just a
Just a
strength?
strength.
Just a strength
Just a strength
check or strength-based check, so you can roll athletics, I assume.
No, just a strength check.
Oh,
So
whatever. I wrote it.
So you have that too. There you go. With a total of 50 strength, somehow, you guys are like barely lifting this thing as he's getting slightly lifted and lifted. You guys are like, come on, keep going. I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw to keep it going.
Okay.
Hey, everyone has a +4. It's automatically added. Do this, baby.
Constitution.
How long does Aura? Okay.
Pull harder, guys.
I was gonna
Pull
say, how
harder.
long
You're
does
almost
Aura
there.
of Protection go?
Forever,
there,
as
guys.
long as I'm conscious.
What is it? Is it just a +4 to saving throws?
It says
It's
it has
+4
his
to all
charisma.
saving throws.
Yeah, that's his
Okay.
charisma
Yeah, it's-
modifier.
And it's up as long as I'm conscious,
You guys,
which is why I take it off whenever we do long rests.
Corona being bigger, this isn't as big of a problem for her, so she's keeping into it. Ashaka's literally a barbarian and an orc, so getting through this. This is almost like a muscle exercise to Ashaka, to be honest. As Object, even with that +4,
Yeah.
it's still kind of like you're not used to doing lifting heavy things, but you're still kind of like nudging it a little bit for the other two.
Yeah,
As
those I can.
you will
Come on, if you're gonna be the best lawyer ever, you gotta get your man out of the ground. You gotta get your man out of the ground.
You can't be abject, you have to be abject.
How are you supposed to protect your defendant when he's buried in the ground? You know.
Sure, you
Yeah,
say
defendant.
right.
That's the word, defendant. I was
With
looking for
that-
that.
With that last bit of input is your guys are keeping it together, keeping the pull. You finally you basically accidentally lift him like almost 20, 30 feet up in the air.
Oh, I'm the only one who can hold up.
There's not really any fall damage, but I would say like you like cartoonishly like went up and fell down.
You good?
Amp will stand up and pat himself down, even though all he's doing is like smearing the oil like substance, because there's not really any like dirt left. It's just kind of mud.
Yeah.
You will
Are you sure
see-
you're good and you don't need healing?
I'm a-okay.
You will see as the ground that was left behind is filled, not like completely filled, but like halfway filled with that of a black like liquid, as it almost looks like the earth itself starts to kind of enclose it on itself.
What do you
I'm
good
just gonna.
fellas? What are you good fellas doing out here on a fine day like this?
We're heading out to the mines.
You wear some strange armor.
That too.
Why, thank you. I was made with it.
Maybe.
But I think we can take a look at that wheel now.
That would be appreciated, Mr. or Mrs.
You can call me Amp, but everyone calls me Amp, so you can call me that.
Yeah.
AMP.
Nice to meet you, Amp.
It's quite nice to meet you.
I'm Corona.
Would you mind me asking, what are you guys?
I'm a defense attorney.
Soul
Well,
Hunters.
Was a defense attorney.
I will act like I know what either of those are. But I walk
Can I do
Weapon.
like a?
I can't hear
We're
you.
gonna-
What?
Ashaka, you muted yourself.
Does it keep cutting me off? I feel like it does.
Yes.
If you were saying
Okay.
something.
I said, I'm a weapon.
Fair.
Good for you. I will go take a look at that wheel. Go walk over to the wheel and I'll get a look at it. How's it broken?
Like, so what had happened was when you guys were going over it, you didn't like you essentially like the wooden part like of the wheel of the front right wheel pretty much got stuck onto you for a second and then snapped off like the middle angle as well, as the wheel kind of just started to roll off to the side a little bit, as it is still also somewhat broken itself.
Yes, I will pick it up and put it on and give it a slap and cast mending on it. This bad boy can fit so many humanoids in it. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. You should become a salesperson.
So a defense attorney and a salesman.
What's a salesman?
No, a
You.
salesman is someone that sells.
Oh. Sells what?
I don't know, just
Anything.
Oh. Did I
I
fix the
will-
wheel?
I mean, with the mending, yeah, you'll easily fix the wheel. But in either case, as I said before, there still lays that of the cave and hot spring if you guys care about it, or just doing your own thing.
Do you know what that's about? Because I feel like that's a trap.
Oh,
You had
no,
lots of traps.
I just woke up.
Hmm.
About, how long did you hit me ago?
Like 2 seconds ago?
I probably just woke up about 2 seconds ago, so I have no clue.
Hmm. Horse go in there.
You want the horse to walk through water?
There.
Oh.
I
Wait,
said
is
that
it cor-
there's
oh.
a river pouring from the cave going to this
Oh.
hot tub like area.
Falls asleep in the middle of a road, anyways.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, sir.
Well, we can check it out, but it might be a trap. And honestly, we have a thing going with our friend who is currently asleep. But I guess we'll see you when he wakes up, and hopefully he doesn't try to murder you, which he probably won't.
He'll probably offer you some chips.
I mean,
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he'll
don't-
probably just offer you some chips.
I don't eat.
Oh,
I mean, the chips are good even if you don't eat.
what if they're oil flavored chips?
Yeah, if they're oil flavored chips.
I don't know
Asking
if
for
I have
oil
oil
flavored
on.
chips.
I don't know if I have oil in me. I don't know.
Then what's all that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Looks like some sort of liquid.
I'm just gonna go over to you.
Does the liquid like disappear when it like goes on the floor? Does it like it just only like comes from you, or does it kind of like leave behind a black trail?
So it like drips onto the floor, but like it like lets off a little. It just disappears.
Okay.
You know, if we're about to sleep sometime soon, anyways, I might as well just see. I'll put 5 points of lay on hands into you, just in case.
Well,
So
that's
if
very
you
nice
were
of you.
missing, yeah, if you were missing any hit points, you do that, and if you were diseased or poisoned, which I don't think constructs can be, but I could be wrong. Also, rust might be affected by that. I have no idea.
Well, I don't feel any different, and it doesn't look like anything's changed.
Well, you were correct in the manner of you saying that you didn't need healing. Well, we can. I feel like we can visit this on our way back if we decide to. So we can continue going ahead if you want to join us. I don't know if you'll fit in the carriage because honestly, you'll probably just like destroy it if you enter it.
Rona, if you hurt another person by trying to heal them, I will put you in that hole in the ground.
What hole in the ground?
The one that you. Oh, wait. That's not there anymore. Okay. Well, there isn't a hole to put me in.
I hate this stupid forest.
Yeah. I will say though, I'm going to ask, are you guys sure that you guys want to continue on? And I say that because again, this is still in the middle of the forest. I don't want to say in a random area, but essentially it is still in a random-ish area.
Well, if this is an enclosed area while we're in the forest and we assume that we can't leave the forest within the day, I guess we can check it out. I'll go check it out with the horse. And if it's safe, I'll guide people. And if it's not safe, I'll run out with the horse.
You have the horse
So that's
walk in?
that's my game plan.
The horse
Yeah, I'll walk in there with the
river?
horse.
Oh, you're walking in with
Yeah,
the
I'm going in.
horse?
Yeah, I'm going with the horse. Fuck it.
anybody gonna-
We ball.
No, I'm not gonna say. That's fine. You walk in with the horse. And it looks like a nice, like basically like a long riverway inside this cave. The only issue is your feet might burn, considering that it is still a hot spring.
Is there like a side? Is there like any ground that I can get to that isn't water?
Not unless you can spider walk.
Well, all I know is that I'm giant.
If you don't want to keep walking, you can keep walking.
Sure. We ball.
You keep on walking. And as you do keep on walking, you will see
Do you guys often walk into caves that you have no idea what's in them?
This is my first time.
No. Okay.
you see
Well, actually,
going...
no. Second.
Oh, the rest is the rest of the people behind, or is this just you? Because you're gonna be going in like 60 feet so far.
Okay. If people want to join me, I'm not going to stop them. I know Live's still in the carriage, so he can't join us.
Unless anybody wanted to try to wake up.
How else would you find out what's in the cave than going in it?
All right.
Good point.
And I have dark vision. I'll be fine.
Object, do you also join them?
He's not here.
Oh, okay. That's like he's watching, probably watching over, or at least being in the carriage with Liv then for now. As the rest of you continue on in, and as you proceed on in, about 60 feet, turning into, let's say, about 90 feet at this point. It doesn't feel like the water gets necessarily hotter. Just the fact that now that you're deeper in, it's almost feeling more like a sauna, as there's kind of like fog all around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I say fog, it's like steam, but it still makes it foggy. And it is until you get to what seems to be more of like an opening. And I say opening as in the area gets a lot bigger, and you still see a lot of steam around, but you do also notice this seems to be like a huge, almost cave-like pond on the inside. One that spans out probably like 60 feet at the current, like 60 foot sphere at the moment. I say sphere, sorry, circular, like if you're just looking at it. But the thing is, at the middle, you almost swear you see something tall exuding out from this river. Or not river, pond. It's hard
I'll
to
keep
tell
walking.
because there's fog.
Just in case it's a person or a giant, I'll be like, sup, as I walk. Continue.
You don't get any response, but you will see as you proceed to go in, and think don't. Your sounds like there's a potential that you might have just splashed into deeper water.
Well, I am huge, so is my head still above the water?
The water is like, I'd say the water is like 10 to 12 feet down, so you could be like somewhat barely.
I'll let the others know. Hey guys, there's a drop in water, so be prepared for that if you're here. I assume, Amp, you might just not want to go into the deeper part because you might just sink.
I don't know. There's only one way to find out.
Why doesn't he just take off his armor?
What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about?
All that metal on
but-
you. Then you'll be able to swim.
Oh, you're a man. My bad. Ma'am. I think you have me confused with something else. I think you think I'm wearing armor, but I'm not.
And what's all that then? What?
Touch me.
What are you?
I don't know. What are you?
An orc.
I've never heard of an orc before.
Well, we're the best race in all of. Well, I don't know. Are we in Faerun?
No.
No.
Dang it. Okay, where are
We're
we?
in
I can't remember the country.
Tenebris. It's
In
literally
all
put
of
down
Ten-
at the bottom.
Oh, shut up. In all of Tenebris.
What is this Tenebris you speak of?
It's where you are
continent
right
that we're on.
now.
I'll continue going towards the thing, by the way, and if I have to swim, I'll swim.
Well, I was more so asking
I'm
about it
big.
towards the other people as well, because the person that's big probably, like I said, she's still standing in the water, head basically barely above it. You guys could try to hold on, maybe even stand on top of the head if you really wanted to. But otherwise, I don't know how you guys would get through without necessarily swimming.
Shock is swimming.
Ashaka, if you did not before, you heal 10 HP, considering that these hot springs, they feel good on your bones.
Ooh, okay.
This would have been nice to know about after we defeated the fucking obelisk.
If you would have continued on, maybe you would have known about it. No.
If only.
Continuing on,
We
though,
weren't 2 party members down.
you guys get closer. Does a robot boy go in?
I will test the waters, as they say. I don't
Immediately
know.
sink.
I will start to go inside the swim.
You will go in to start to swim, and you will feel yourself sink. I don't know if you need to breathe, but you definitely can't really swim as much as you can walk on the floor.
I will walk back out. I don't know how to swim.
And I probably can't carry you either.
I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you said I couldn't pick him up. Unless that was just while he was in the hole.
I said if they wanted to hitch a ride on you, they potentially could.
Oh. Well, if you want to hitch a ride on me, I'll try.
Hitch it
All right.
right.
If you can. I'm quite
Alright.
heavy.
Where do you put him? Because I'll also remind you, he is dripping.
I'll put him on my shoulder. Because he'll be like head level there.
Put him on your shoulder, and his legs would still be in the water, but it would be at least somewhat above water. But now you feel the pressure and the weight of this doer person here, as it almost feels like you're getting a workout in, when we're only on one side.
Oh yeah. Objection, where the party, except for Live, has gone inside the cave, and because you weren't here, we decided to leave you with Liv.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. But continuing on, you guys get further in towards the middle, to where you see this thing that is basically erecting out of this big pond.
Mhm.
The thing is, you didn't see it at first because of the distance, but the black silhouette becoming more clear and clear, getting closer and closer. It looks like almost a huge, like, statue of sorts. A little bit curved, like a little bit like almost leaning Tower of Pisa like it's a little bit curved into that of the ground. But this is basically like a 20 foot tall 20 foot tall, like a 20 foot tall statue with pretty much what looks to be like that of a bigger, like, creature, one that represents almost maybe some type of bigger humanoid. You're not quite sure from the distance you're at, but you do see it holding a somewhat of a pose, almost like its hands are like out, like it's kind of like this if you see it on myself, but its hands are out, but it's like more so towards its chest, here, and which is like the middle, which it looks like there seems to be a bit of light coming from up there, but not something that you can necessarily see from where you're at.
Gotta keep going.
I will. My finger will like not come off, but like flip, like the tip off.
Yeah.
To where it hangs, and then a flame comes out, and I cast Produce Flame. It's like a lighter. It's like a finger lighter.
Oh, that was cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you have a little light now.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much. My horse is just chilling.
Ashaka, you've been aggressively swimming this whole time. You essentially can make it at the same time as Kuroda and Amp to this statue, but that then becomes a question of if you guys want to climb the statue.
Well, does
Why would
it
we
have
want to
writing
be
on
there?
it anywhere?
Huh? There's no writing on it right now. As I said, the only thing that even looks to be something of interest would be the light coming up from the hands.
Well, grab the hand. Thanks. No, I'm just joking. Does this seem like a religious statue or just like we built this to look cool?
Yeah, come on, paladin.
Kind of hard
Yeah,
to
this
tell,
is my
especially
job.
with the fact that you can't really see above the chest, and there's no
All right.
writing.
There might be a weapon up there. That would be nice.
All right, Ashaka, I'm gonna try to get up there. If I fall, don't get crushed by my giant's body. Oh. I guess I'll try to climb with the help of the horse. Since it's also the same size, maybe I can step on it. I don't know. I want to do some weird stuff.
There really isn't a need, not even for the horse. Any of you technically could climb it with time. Corona would probably just have the easiest, as you kind of bring yourself up to see what's up there. And once again, you being a bigger size, you think to yourself, maybe for a second, maybe you shouldn't fully get on this hand, because then it might break. But you're also not sure.
Yeah.
But looking over, but still getting at least a peek view before you like fully go over, you see what seems to be like, as well as Amp because they're on your shoulder. You guys see what seems like that of an almost of like a stone like shrine of sorts. And I say shrine considering that this looks like it has what you would guess to be a couple of like not yeah, honestly, I would almost say like candles that have some like carvings into it, as well as a couple of like weapons of sorts, except these weapons seem to be of a lot bigger sorts. Rusted and somewhat broken as they may be, they still look to be of bigger size. And even then, you can see what seems to be like names and writing of different things that are kind of hard to read at first. What are your languages between you two?
I have Common, Elvish, Abyssal, Draconic, and Infernal.
Nope. Continue on.
Common, Druidic, Dwarvish, and Primordial.
Nope. Continue on. You guys do not understand at all what these words are.
Well, it would be best to assume that they're in Giant. Can I try? You said this feels like a shrine, so can I try to do a religion check to be like, maybe I recognize this even if I can't read it?
You can. You would barely maybe, so you would have to give me a disadvantage religion check.
Good enough. 13.
This shrine feels like it was dedicated to some people, but you can't really like give it a tell. Like this almost looks too generic.
This is definitely a ritual statue to someone. I can't tell exactly who. And they have their hands out, assumedly either for a person to stand in or for an offering. Maybe I can put something in it, see if it holds. Actually, I could just.
What are you talking
If you
about?
wanna...
The shrine's in the hands.
Oh, the shrine is in the hand.
Or sorry, well I say in the hand on top of it, but just it's like that's what it's holding.
Ah. I don't know what to do with this information.
Who knows?
Amp, you want to go on the hand? I'm probably too big to get on this, but you're just big enough.
Sure. I climb up onto the hand.
You're on the hand?
Anything you want me to do up here?
I don't know. Maybe we can fuck around with it a little bit, see what's going on. I guess I'll use sorry, not channel divinity. Where is it? Divine sense. I know my horse is celestial, so I won't care about that. But in case there's a hallow spell or anything other than my horse that is celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. And also not the shield either.
Let me just check something. I can tell you feel somewhat of a divine sense from the shrine. And I only say this because you do not know what it is.
Okay, so it could be affected by the hallow spell, but it's not celestial, fiend, or undead.
Hey, Paladin, what's going on up there?
All right, so it's in the hand. There's like an area for like a ritual. I can't read any of it. And I feel the effects of a hallow or possibly a celestial fiend or undead up here, but I can't tell exactly what it is. You want me to bring you up here, see if you can read it?
Does it look like orc?
I don't know what orc looks like.
Sure, why not?
All right, I'll grab a shaka. Ugh.
You pick up Ashaka, and Ashaka now sees this shrine as they've been put onto it. Ashaka, give me an advantage religion check.
Oh, no way. All right.
Is it orcish? Damn.
Advantage with a -1. Oh, man.
Fantastic. So, the issue is here, while also still getting something from it, especially because I didn't expect this to be a high roll, is that you, Ashaka, you can't tell what in specific, like who these were. Like, you don't really have like any history specifically that you could go back on. But the thing that you know is that this is a how do I put it? Like a shrine to represent the people who have been lost in battle. The brave warriors of such. None of the names you really recognize, as you're able to tell some of these words, as some of it's an orc. Do you have any other languages?
Just orc in common.
Okay. So it's like half of this is in orc. The other half you can't specifically tell. But you definitely see some names on there, especially some to be in orc.
Okay, so she kneels like with her battle axe and like starts saying like a small prayer in orc.
I guess I'll also do a prayer.
Amp will like bend over and like get like right behind Shaka and like put his face right next to their face and say, "What are you doing there?" Like really loudly.
She just kind of like shoves him and continues.
I'll follow along with whatever Shaka's doing. I'll do the prayer. I won't understand his prayer or her prayer, so I'll do my own prayer as long as the Shaka has told me what's the general idea of the place.
General idea of what place?
The shrine. That it's for the fallen
Oh, yeah.
heroes.
What's up to Shock?
I hope she hasn't told you anything yet.
Fantastic.
I just look at you doing that, and I'm like, well, I don't know which god this is to or what it's about, but I'm gonna assume that it's important to you.
with that, Shaka, give me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
You do have
Disadvantage.
+4 automatically.
What? You just. Oh man! All right.
Hopefully the +4 is added automatically. If I'm here. Yes, it did add.
So, with that save being added, that means you don't have to do this.
Woo!
Considering the fact that you hear Ashaka long lost, as you hear something cut off, almost as if you snapped out of whatever it is you were about to be listening to.
Seems like you were started
good?
there. How are you? What are you doing?
I heard something. I don't know. It's nothing.
Well, do you know anything about this place? You went into like a prayer position.
For the fallen heroes and warriors.
Oh.
They made a shrine just because people trip over their shoes.
No,
I will
that's not
break
what
you,
that
robot
means.
man.
Fallen as in dead. People who have died in combat.
Alrighty.
Shrugs it off. I'll do a little prayer too, although it won't be to this god specifically, but like to the matron ravens, because that's the one I know. Be like, let these souls pass on. Blah 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 blah. Normal paladin stuff.
That's fine. Nothing happens.
Well, is there anything else in here? Or is that all?
That was essentially it. If you look a little bit further at the face, it looks at the face of like the big tall statue. It does seem to be like that of a blank face.
Maybe
Huh?
you're supposed to draw on it. I mean, give it your
No.
own face.
Amp goes on one shoulder, Ashaka goes on the other. Well,
You just taking a Shaka? Shaka want to go?
as long as Ashaka goes with me.
Yeah, she goes. She's done here.
I've done my prayer, you've done yours. I don't know what else is here other than this nice hot spring. It could be used for like a relax on our way back, so we can come visit on our way back as well. See if anything's changed.
You hear as you're basically leaving the Shrine of Shaka, as you hear a "Don't go yet, cousin." That is it.
That's it.
Oh, okay. So Ashaka like pops off of Corona's shoulder. It's like, sounds like I have unfinished business here.
Do you want us to stay just in case something happens?
Yeah. Out of character. We like just long rested, right?
Yeah, basically.
Dang it. Because I was gonna be like, oh, we could stay here for the night. I don't know.
Well, we can still stay here for the night because it's safe. We won't be
Yeah,
able to leave the
that's
forest
fair.
within the day.
Let's take up camp here. I want to see if there's anything else we can find out.
All right, I'll send a horse out. It can speak common because I can choose a language that it speaks and understand.
Well, you
So
gotta give it a
I'll have-
name
Yeah,
now.
I need to hear
Yeah,
his
I'll-
horse voice.
Yeah, the horse. I'll have the horse leave, go up to the carriage, open up the thing, go like, bitches, get the fuck in the fucking cave.
Just-
Grab live, put live on its back, and then walk in and be like, you get in. Come on, let's go. This horse curses.
Liv, that's up to you if you want to at any point be awake.
Liv
or
is asleep.
Look, Liv does not wake up until that 6-hour mark passes.
8.
I'm just saying it because you're being dragged through water, essentially.
Oh, right. That is indeed true.
Well, the horse is large, so unless the horse's
you
back is
forget-
going underwater.
Did you forget that you being basically
Oh,
tall,
Jadala.
and it was only
Oh,
it was
yeah.
going up to your head?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, wasn't that once we got into there and more close to the statue?
That was when you get into that the big pool, basically. But that's assuming that's where you're going.
Well, we're gonna be in the cave with assuming that there's like land to like sleep on.
There's a little bit.
Yeah, the horse will put Live on the land so that he doesn't drown. Live, whatever.
There's still splashes around
And,
in general, but I mean, whatever it is.
And if objection hasn't joined, it'll go back, grab him.
No, he's probably just falling behind you guys. Well, behind the horse.
You all feel the hot steam.
Right. It's nice, relaxing. We can rest here for the night. Live will wake up, be very confused. So, horse, you let him know of the situation.
Does the horse have
Whenever
a mind
he
of its
wakes
own?
up. I mean, it has an intelligence of 6.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
That means I think normally it wouldn't really have much to speak, but you give it speech, so it's different. But even
Yeah,
in general,
it
it's
knows
whatever.
common. Yeah. So unless there's anything else, I guess we sleep here for the night, and Live wakes up to a horse lapping water in front of him, being like, "You wake, bitch!"
I mean, it kind of depends on what Ashaka's doing.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ashaka, you're here.
All right.
It's your time.
She is not going to be sleeping at all. She's going to be like sitting at the base of the statue, just kind of staring up at it. Not really knowing what to do because, I mean, like, she's not like a really religious person, but definitely heard something.
I mean, if you really want to focus into it, you can give me another disadvantage wisdom saving throw.
All right, let's
Is
go.
Is this while I'm awake? Because if it's while I'm awake, they get +4.
That's up to you.
If it's not, then they don't. I mean, if I notice Ashaka doing stuff and I know weird things been happening, then I'll stay up with Ashaka until he goes to or she goes to sleep.
How do you guidance someone you can't see?
Oh wait, are they not with? I thought we were
They're-
with Shaka.
Ashaka's on the hand shrine, which is like,
Oh,
all
it's
the
weird.
area is
Okay, never mind
foggy,
then.
but the hand shrine's away from that of the land below.
Okay, never mind then. Unfortunately, you don't get any guide.
I don't need it,
Well,
baby.
God-
Woo!
Yeah, he already gets-
Baby,
He
let's-
already
Hopefully,
gets +4
hopefully.
from me being
Correct.
within.
You don't need it because
range.
you definitely block out these voices.
At this point, like you can
Oh, I
fail
need
if
to
you
look
want
at
to.
Yeah, I need a failure. Oh my goodness.
Usually with saving throws, you can optionally fail. That's not usually the good thing to do, but you can optionally fail any
Oh my
check you
goodness.
make.
Normally.
Uh,
But I would have brought that up.
Normally.
Yeah. Okay. I need to be
Okay, do you-
stupid. Yeah. Corona, go to. Shaka kind of like waves her off. Like, go to sleep. I'll be fine.
Okay, well, I'll turn off my aura by going to sleep. The horse will just be active until it actually needs to sleep. But it doesn't give off the aura, so it doesn't matter.
Horse aura.
Horse aura protection. I mean, technically, any effect that goes to specifically me also affects the horse. Besides the point.
All right. So, everybody going to pretty much sleep. Liv waking up. What are you doing, Liv?
Liv, I suppose when he wakes up, he's just gonna go, why
Horse
am I in a
is
cave?
like, you're. The horse is like, ah, yes, you're finally awake.
What?
I'm gonna like just straight voice, like not whispering anything.
No, it's just right in front of your face, just like, ah, yes, you're finally awake.
Hey, you!
Caught
You're
crossing
finally
both.
awake.
Just to clarify, everybody seems like perfectly fine, like resting, right? Or setting up
Yes.
to rest.
The thing is, even you can see them because they're near you. You don't see a Shaka though, but you guys are also in a very foggy area right next to basically not boiling water, but like sauna water. You know what I'm talking about? Like hot tub.
Absolutely. Hey, where's Shaka?
Statue. And
Oh. Now, see here. Liv has 35 movement speed at level 6. I don't know
Ashaka has asked
why.
that no one intervene with what they are doing.
I don't know why this didn't go through, but he has a climbing speed.
Well, I'm in general. If you're saying that you want to go over there, you can. There's nothing stopping you.
Oh, cool. Being that I wasn't there, I just kind of tried to block everything out until I was there.
No, I get you.
Yeah, we're not in combat or anything, so you can do what you want.
Mhm.
Yeah, Liv's just gonna go up there and just be like, neat hand.
You see a Shaka.
Does he
then.
usually wake up just to start climbing?
You
You,
you get disadvantage for sleepiness.
Exhaustion.
So you're gonna go rest downstairs with everybody so that I can, watch over us all, or?
Yeah, fine, I guess.
Cool. Also, what is this?
She explains it. I'm not giving it a feel again. All right.
Neat.
So, just to explain to you, because assuming you were blocking it out, it is
Oh, whoops.
it is a statue. Not a statue. It is a shrine that kind of represents the fallen, basically fallen comrades in arms, people that have fallen in battle. And if she explains it at all, the only thing that she got was the writing here. Half of it is in orc. If there's any languages that you want to say in specific that you might have that might help Liv, go ahead. Might help. I just mean, what is your languages?
Yeah. 1 second as I check some things. I have Goblin, but seeing, but that's Goblin.
Yeah, I don't think any of those people are goblins, unfortunately. But
But if it's written in Orc, that means it's written in Dwarvish script. Am I right?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay,
Let
so
me
fun
just double
fact,
check for you.
languages wise, although it would still make 0 sense to the people who read it if they don't have a proper language, Goblin, Orc, Dwarvish, and Primordial all share Dwarvish script, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
Yes, that is correct.
That's not going to help you with the other unknown half, but just in general, you can see it with the orc half.
Absolutely. The other languages I know are Infernal and Celestial.
No, does not help.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
There.
0.
You probably need to know Draconic then, because that's the only one that none of us have.
I mean, the
No.
only one. There's like 700 language. No, there's
No, I mean the only
there's-
script, the only written
Oh.
script we don't know.
Okay, there.
Yeah, Draconic is special like it, like how it is.
Well, I didn't even know about any of these scripts until y'all started talking about it, but
Yeah.
just you guys don't have the
Elvish.
to speak the other part.
I
Yeah,
only know
Elvish,
about the
Sylvan, and
scripts
Undercommon.
because I had an old character that learned every single language. Fun times. Anyways, yeah, no. Yeah, once they head down, and once the Shaka heads down, Liv also heads down just to keep watch.
Well, did the Shaka head now? Or did you want to keep
Yeah,
trying out the
she's going to
statue?
bed. I mean, okay, if you're offering like one more
This
time,
is
then...
the one more time because Kuroda went to sleep, and if you want to also live, not to make any attempt or anything, just like if you also just want to be around, just chilling for a second, you can. Because you'll see Ashaka basically trying their damnedest to essentially pray to this shrine of sorts.
Liv just watches because he's again waiting for Shaka to head down first.
Watching Ashaka intensely. Ashaka, give me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage. Thankfully, you have finally failed the pass, as you will start to pray harder and harder as you hear the voices. And when I say voices, it's almost like a weird kind of like voices that you would and wouldn't recognize. Some almost sound like they got that kind of orc tone to them. Some of them sound more of just bigger and rougher and gruffer in general. And you can't necessarily hear what they're saying at first, as you're almost shifting through it little by little. Liv can even potentially maybe see Ashaka kind of like turning their head a little bit left, a little bit to the right, trying to almost looking like they're trying to find something. As Ashaka, you finally stop as you hear once again. Ah, so you're finally letting us in, huh? After all that reaching out we were doing. Okay. Almost
Who are
like
you?
an annoyed kind of orcish voice.
And she says this out loud, despite the fact that she could probably just like you telepathically communicate it, but
You shout it out loud. Do you like give it a big shout?
no.
No. Okay. You shout out loud at least enough for Liv to hear, but you say that and you hear back. Who I am doesn't really matter. Who we all are, well, that only matters to you and your ancestry. For now, though, you are on that of a rougher path that we have seen from beyond. That of people that have been passed down since generations. That of knowledge, not in that of being smart. Oh God, we're not smart. But that in an almost strength kind of way. That of power. That power can be obtained by all those under that of our ancestry. And you, cousin, you could obtain such power. Though
How can I do that? Can you teach me?
it's not something I could simply teach. But there is one thing that we can do. A connection of sorts. One where you prove yourself of this connection. But that is only of when you are willing. So when you are ready, you will know where to find us. As you kind of hear it's not like the connection splits off, like you feel like when you're ready means like here, but like but right now the connection of like what he was saying, like it almost like no more talking even if you talk back.
She just kind of nods to Liv. All right, I'll come down with you.
Neat. Live out here just watching Ashaka hallucinate again, but this time not aggressively. You know what? That's perfectly fine.
And not only that, speaking out loud to somebody that's not there.
Perfectly fine. Dead people are dead people.
She's fine.
Honestly, not the first time we've had people talk to dead people.
I mean, if that's all you guys want to do, then it just becomes a long night for the long rest for the night.
Yay.
Where's my long rest button? There it is. Cool.
When it's just Liv and everyone else is asleep, I'm gonna like walk up behind them and then like do the same thing I did with the shotgun, lower my head and just kind of hover over them and say, "What are you?"
Well, fun fact, I'm a human. On an off note, you don't need to sleep, do you? But you still have a inactive period, do you not?
I don't need to sleep. No, I do not. I don't know though, because I haven't slept yet. I'm not too sure.
No,
what
I'm
I
pretty
can
sure you do need some period of time in just an inactive state, don't you?
do. I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Neat. Anyways, nice to meet you. I'm Liv.
I'm shut down. I go inactive.
Amazing.
So I'm just over him dripping. I'm just dripping on him unless he moves.
It's okay. Liv's just like, you know, I know you're inactive, but I'm also pretty sure you can still hear me. You remind me of my dog. He was a nice dog.
I'm assuming even though it disappears, I assume it at least feels slimy.
Yeah, it doesn't just instantly disappear. Like it stays there for like a couple seconds and then it just kind of just steams off.
But yeah, nice to meet you. And I suppose that's just like the rest of the long rest, unless you want me to do something.
No, I'm specific. That's just up to you guys, because once again, you guys have had your long rest.
Cool. I guess we continue on then. I don't see any reason for us to stay here.
Yeah.
I'll grab some water in like a bottle.
Ashaka, are you sure you wish to leave?
Are you sure you wish?
Yeah, we're all good now. I feel like everything's been resolved.
And we can always
most
come
part.
back here on our way back.
Yeah.
We can come back here on our way back.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna hit this place back up again because
If you say
she's
so.
been told
Yeah.
she's not ready yet. So
Jason wasn't
I
told
mean,
that.
you can.
She was never told
I mean,
that.
you.
She was only told when you were ready.
And you get to decide when you're ready. So.
okay, well she's decided that it's when we get back.
That's what you believe.
All right.
I don't see any reason to stay here. You finished your business with your demons. I don't know.
Definitely ghosts.
Ghosts. Okay, spirits. Let's say spirits. You know what? As we're leaving, given that I have my soul ability, I'm not going to try to grab any souls. I just want to know if I sense or see any souls. Because this feels like a soul-like place for souls to hang out.
I mean, I guess in technicality, you can kind of sense some, but more so around that of the pool.
Cool. I'll just wave to one as we leave, be like, thank you for the hospitality. Thank you for allowing us to stay here, and thank you for whatever you did with the Shaka. Yeah, Shaka, you literally just see me talking at nothing. You're also muted.
Is it normal for you guys to be just talking to nothing?
I mean, I'm talking to the spirits or to souls.
That's our
That's a thing.
necromancer. She's always talking to something dead or invisible.
Okay, not always. It just happens to be that most of the time I am.
Quite a interesting coincidence.
All right, rats and Amp. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. We call our group the Rats. We're part of the Soul Hunter Academy.
Where is that?
This, south, probably. Right now we're headed towards the mine, so once we're done with the mine, we'll head back. So you'll be able to see it whenever we get back.
Okie dokie.
Side note, does anyone know how to speak giant? Because I kind of forgot to learn it while we were at school.
Nope, no
No?
giant here.
Well, let's hope they speak common. And are willing to speak common.
Well, you guys continue on with your day as basically a day starts to pass and another day starts to pass. And as this day starts to pass, you will notice that this forest gets colder. And by colder and colder until you start to see that of snow. Almost a winterland of past the trees, or not past the trees, but further into the trees, further into this forest as you guys look like you'll be nearing out of the forest. As you get to the other side of the forest. Yes, still being that of going more towards into the night, but out of this forest, you see that of I want to say like a plains, but like it's more of just like a long distance of area that you can't really see past because of the immense and intense amount of snow that basically has started to come down. And if you want a representation of that, there you go.
Yeah. Ashaka immediately throws a snowball at Corona.
Corona grabs an immensely larger snowball and hooks it at a shotgun.
Roll damage.
It just like blasts her and she falls.
Honestly, this is an unfair fight. You throw one snowball at me, I throw a snow mountain at you. I throw a snowball the size of you at you. Sometimes being large has its benefits.
I would say this is. I would say this would be the. This would definitely be the end of like day 4. But how do you guys want to set up camp?
I assume the way we normally would. Like, does fire still work?
In the snow?
I mean, fire can still flame in snow.
I mean,
The sacred
I
flame.
didn't say
if
nothing
I find.
about
As long-
fire.
I mean,
I
as
was
long
just
as
saying
it's
you
not
just
like a
wanna set up.
torrential snow.
Set up in the snowy plains.
I mean, we don't have another plan of action here. It's not like we can do anything else.
I have an idea.
What?
Things might get a little weird though.
Go right ahead.
Alright. Alright, let me see. No. Something I have. Not that.
William's tiny hut or something.
Nope. I gotta find which
If Corona,
what it was. Okay, give me a minute. I'm trying to find which one of these things. Right. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, so what you guys see? You see the liquid start to drip off me even more and more and more. Like it's just starting to cover me, and it takes form around me, and I get smaller until I'm covered entirely by the oil substance, and I turn into a room Virex.
a what?
A room Virex.
You wanna here? Does you have a picture of the?
And
Oh,
that one
man.
is not one of the ones that have a pictures, but I
Can
can
you
look them
send
up.
me a picture? Real quick?
This is what pops up on Google when I said that.
Give me a second. I'll pull it up here in a second. And you guys will see a. Yeah, I'll let you explain it.
All right, so like I said, the oil starts to take form around me and completely covers me until I get smaller, and then the oil takes form of this thing, and the oil kind of transitions into what it actually looks like with fur and everything.
Oh,
This thing has a burrow feed and something called tunnler. So I'm going to start digging into the ground, making a tunnel for all of us to sleep in.
Okay.
I guess that works.
That's no
Yeah, that
problem.
works fine, I guess.
You guys are now hermits.
Oh, also, I
Huh?
don't know if any of y'all have like perused the backstory or anything, but Ashaka is originally from like snowy mountain areas, so she is kind of enjoying this weather because it feels like home right now.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
With that, how do you guys plan to camp for the night? Just gonna have Liv watching the inside, the outside. What are you doing?
I mean, at that point, that's up to Liv. We'll all be sleeping.
Liv, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. What's up?
Basically this creature, aka Amp, has just basically buried you guys in decent sized tunnel and everything of that sorts, as you guys have essentially a nice dirt home to sleep in for the night.
Oh, neat.
The thing is, watching from the inside, you at least will tell if anything goes through the entrance, but you can't see things from a farther distance.
Right. You know what Liv can do? He can, while everybody's, getting set up for bed and all that, he can just ritual cast alarm however many times. Because it's not concentration, it lasts 8 hours, and, these guys need time to set up. You can just set up alarm a bit further out from where I can see.
Okay.
It's like
Your
I can set up
alarm
multiple
will
alarms
go
even
off in
if there's
seconds.
enough time.
Does it tell you what type it is, or is it just alarm?
It's just gonna be a mental alarm.
You literally
I can
set
just
it up,
set it.
turned around, and you hear the alarm going off.
Wild. Is the snow a goddamn creature?
You look behind you. The bunnies are back.
Oh.
Ah.
You know
Oh,
those
no.
bunnies? The bunnies remind me of that one arc on what's it called? It's the anime with the pink and blue girl, and the dude keeps dying. I know.
ReZero.
ReZero, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways.
yeah.
They're looking like they're looking at you with eyes that are begging for food.
This is exactly
Man,
what they're gonna do. They're
this
gonna
is a
eat
pattern. They're totally gonna eat me if I attack, clearly.
you.
Honestly, wait, do any of them have red eyes? That's a question that we need to ask.
I've already said they're just the two black ones. Well, black eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, if they ever have red eyes, wake us up and we run. Don't trust it.
Liv is just gonna, being that there's a multitude of bunnies,
No, it's
target
just
just
the
the
two
bunnies. Oh, just 2 bunnies.
It's the two that were there before.
Then a bag for Liv, and a bag for a bunny, and another bag for another bunny.
Great. I don't know if the alarm continues on, but you'd probably hear it again.
Do like more show up, or like?
There is another one that shows up. It seems to
Oh,
be
well.
that of a black rabbit, though.
Oh well, Liv
One with,
tosses his
one
egg
with-
at them.
Hold on. One with red eyes.
Ah,
Oh no.
big scary. Anyways, Liv leaves a bag for the Black Bunny as he walks away. He'll keep an peripheral eye on it.
I mean, it'll take the bag, and they'll essentially go away enough to where you won't see them again. I say that because especially with it being like the further out you go, the harder and the foggier it gets because of the snow and the snowstorm in general. But they just go on their merry way.
Neat, neat. Weird. But, yeah, they're probably gonna end up hunting me down.
10-20 minutes go by. The alarm goes off again.
Oh, this is gonna backfire on me so badly. Liv just stares out into the distance.
Once again, the Black Bunny with red eyes is back. But it is here by itself.
So, you wanna talk or like... Oh, wait a minute. I got you. Um... He's got one use of this, through assuming, Finder's magic. Speak with animals. What's up?
Dude.
I gave you food. How are you still hungry?
Dude.
Right. But I gave you food.
Must
How are you still hungry?
consume food.
So you're like that hungry. Okay, how about this? If I give you more food and you're still hungry and you come back, I'll kill you, yeah?
Dude.
Damn.
Glad we agree. Second use. The bunny is getting 3 bags to itself.
You will see the bunny consume all 3 bags within like not even like a minute, like almost within half a minute, as it looks back at you again. Food must consume.
Yeah, no, you see, now I know you're not a rabbit or a bunny. You're just gonna need to die. 1 second as I wake people up.
But I can remind you, you do have a pickle in the party inventory that you can feed.
You do have a pickle.
No, that's important. You can't get rid of it.
You see, that's not what's important here. What's important here is, Liv just looks behind him and just goes, "It's time to wake up, guys. Come on."
I'm
Come on.
already up. I'm already up.
Rise
I'm
and
actually...
shine.
And
What's up?
you know, while he's doing that, he's gonna, obviously, because it's just a cave, the bunny's probably in vision the entire time, yeah?
Yeah, I mean he didn't really move from his that the Black Bunny didn't really move from their position.
Yeah. Hey, sorry to wake you all. Anyways, I'm gonna go kill that rabbit thing right now. 90% sure it's not actually a rabbit.
Okay. Wait, before you
If
do
it attacks
so,
back, you guys,
Before-
you guys are awake for that, yeah? Cool.
just in case, I'll do a divine sense.
Nothing goes
It's
off.
probably not celestial fiend. Okay. Well, it's not celestial fiend or undead at least.
Anyways,
that.
Liv is gonna keep a reasonable distance away from the bunny and then just shoot it.
What do you shoot it with?
Longbow.
You proceed to shoot the bunny. Give me an attack roll.
So 21 hit.
You shoot it right through its neck, and it is now
it's just...
dying.
You know, with how quickly it ate everything compared to everything else, I kind of assumed it was actually a monster.
It's just like this. It's like this.
Now I'm
Shaka just
pretty
like
sure it's just
smacks him on
toast.
the head and goes back to sleep.
You say that, and you notice one small detail you may have not noticed before, as it was essentially still being covered up a little bit by the snow. Its belly was pretty big.
Oh no. Oh no. What have we
Do you want me to roll damage?
There's no
Oh,
damage
no.
to be rolled. It didn't have much HP.
Oh, neat.
Oh, pregnant rabbit.
Wow.
Oh
That
well.
being said, though, your alarm now starts to go off.
Oh no.
Except,
Hmm.
it's not like one, not like 2 dings. It's like 30 dings.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have made a terrible mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You see in the distance a bunch of white rabbits.
Mm.
We faced them off.
Ones that have eyes of glowing, or not glowing, just like if not glowing, just eyes of red this time, as there is a plethora of rabbits off in the distance, almost to an uncountable degree.
Mm.
Hey, remember how I said, that was probably a monster?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wanna look over there? And Liv just points at it. The wave of red that's approaching.
Mm. So,
Yeah.
what's
It's
the
always
plan?
something, isn't it?
That's a lot of rabbits.
I mean,
We could talk
we
about a
should
plan if you
probably
want,
run.
but I'm gonna say for now we're gonna go on break.
Amazing.
So we'll be back, everybody.
Goodbye.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We are back here, second half, as we're going to be changing the scenes.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
As I'm going to put up, I want to put up.
And we roll initiative.
Oh, can I have my horse?
We
Let me
get
put
some
my horse.
rabbits.
Here we go.
Okay. Where it is. Yeah, during the meantime, as I'm putting this up, as I'm also going to be putting up kind of all the things that you'll be seeing. Feel free to roll me that initiative, fellas.
There it is, initiative. Okay.
Let me check if my horse goes on the same initiative as me before I
We
roll
are
that.
already off to a good start. First roll on amp.
Nice.
20.
Hell yeah.
Hey, a decent initiative for the first time in forever.
I think my steed acts on the same initiative as I do. But I could be wrong about that, but for now we're gonna go with that.
Means it goes right after your turn then.
That was a terrible roll for me.
What is this?
Your barbarian is going last.
Things are about to get a little weird.
Alright. If you could just make the warhorse go right after I do.
I like this one. Okay.
I mean, if you send the find steed spell in the chat, it'll probably tell you if it's on your turn or regular.
It doesn't tell me if it's on my turn or not. I just assume it is because it says we act as like a seamless unit when fighting.
Usually it just says if it
Here,
acts on your
I'll
turn,
put it
so-
in chat. I'll put it in chat. Now, am I allowed to mount it while I am large?
I don't think large creatures can mount large creatures.
But that's why I'm asking. Let me look it up. Mounting.
I was looking up too, and honestly, I didn't get anything decent on it, so I don't think you can. It's like the same thing. If you were large, someone else was large. Same thing as a medium creature trying to hop onto a medium creature. Like it's basically just carry. You have to like carry them on your back and everything, and that's gonna be usually that's a good bit tough in general.
Oh. A
I'll just
willing
say-
creature that is at a willing
I'll
creature
just
that
say
is at
there's
least one size larger than you. So it needs to be one size larger than me. And it's the same size.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So
So I can't mount it. But one of you can.
it has to be huge.
You can't. Yeah, well, I can give it my potion of growth if I need to.
Yeah, it's
I need to
time for me
become huge,
start
but
bringing them out.
I wanna save it. Alright, people, I'm gonna be using Sanctuary on myself, so good luck.
Howard.
It also doesn't say it goes on the same turn, so I'll have it keep the initiative it rolled.
All right. Let's see if you guys how you guys do with the with this as I'm going to click on this little nice button here.
I have a bad feeling about how many dice you're about to roll.
And I'm gonna press this begin combat button.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
I see.
swarm of rats.
Ah, yes.
Oh my goodness.
The chat definitely got
It's got
Oh.
the name wrong. I don't know why it's like that. It's not the rats. It's what they're based off of, but they're not.
Mhm.
They're using
Okay.
a swarm of
Swarm
rats
of-
stat block,
yeah.
but they're rabbits.
Okay.
They're a bit different.
They are.
As someone who literally used Swarm of Rats stats in my last session, this will probably still be pretty bad.
With that being said,
Because we're
that is a lot of higher initiatives as the 26
Hmm.
go first.
well, I blame live.
Well, speaking of live, they're coming for you first.
That's fair.
You see there's a red-eyed. This isn't a singular bunny, by the way. This is what looks to be like a swarm of bunnies that are going to immediately go and jump at you. And as they're jumping at you, I'm gonna put out a couple things here. They have bunny tactics and multi-attack. Bunny tactics basically mean they get pack tactics on their own because they're a swarm.
Oh dear.
Hmm. So constant advantage.
Well, they have enough HP, I guess. In a way, I say I guess, but in a way. But for now, that means that they got advantage. Here's the first one. Here's the second one.
If we just don't take part in this, do they still attack us?
It just shows privately rolled some dice, so I don't even know what you rolled.
Oh, my bad. It's we put it publicly, but it is a 20 and a 24.
Natural
Yeah,
20
those both
or-
hit.
Also, now that I meant to put this into public chat. There you go.
There we go.
Ah, the swarm gets 2 attacks. Bunny tactics.
That's why I said a 20 and a 24.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Yeah, they both hit.
That is 17 piercing damage, followed by 15
Jeez.
piercing damage.
Jesus
As
Christ.
these buddies have mauled into this person, which I actually need to get rid of a couple. I counted too many. Hold up. Oh, no. There we go. There we go.
Wow, it's kind of crazy that like all of them go before us except for AO.
Well, they've been shown that you guys aren't very nice. Whether that
Or at
means
least
something
one
or
of
not.
us isn't very nice.
Whether that means something or not, who knows? Because now we're being dealt with a swarm. Whoop. This thing comes in, sees the rest of you, looks at Ashaka, looks at Robot Ben, looks at the light. It's going to proceed
At the light.
to jump basically onto the light
Oh, okay.
as it
It catches
will
itself
take,
on fire.
will take some damage with the multitude of the swarm, and the stomping proceeds to stomp out that of the light.
Oh no.
But does it take fire damage?
Already-
Yeah, it took a
so-
bit of
so-
damage.
so- Now I need to get rid of this light. Good luck.
Imagine not having dark vision.
As we come up to the next one. Whoop. Jumpy. As I don't know if you can see or not, but with this robot boy, you're gonna almost feel the presence of bunnies starting to kind of swarm you. They're not really surrounding you, but they're just a swarm. With that being said,
That
comes your turn.
All right. Again, I'm going to. When I have gotten a short rest, in between the time that we.
I mean, we got a long rest at the place.
I know, but I want to know if I have all my wild shapes or not.
Yeah.
Did I get my wild shapes? I'm going to wild shape into a giant wormling. So get that out. That is I. And the giant wormling has blind sight and tremor sense. So I should be able to see everything. I'll just move it.
Do you see off this creature?
No.
Now can you see off the picture? Oh wait, hold on. You have to be seeing it. I just
Have him mount it. Have him mount it.
There we go. I can.
Oh, you can see it now?
Now. Yeah. Oh, now I can. There we go. Now I can. Now I can. Right. And this one rabbit right here. Going to attack it. The swarm. It is going to. Do you have multi-attack? I'm gonna hit it with the stinger, a tail stinger. I have to actually roll it with a d20.
Do you not have the character sheet there?
No, I do, but there's no like button to be like press +5 to attack. It only gives you the damage.
It also rolled a 1.
What? No, you just click
Well,
on the. You just click on the like the roll. Like if you're using the tail stinger, you just click on the like icon or picture, and it'll do the
I
entire
just
roll.
click on the picture. Oh, okay, cool. Then
It'll apply everything manually.
There's an 18 hit.
But 18 definitely hits.
Alright. Then it's going to take 5 damage, and it needs to make a con saving throw.
5 what?
Piercing.
Alright, you will notice these buddies quite swift. Dodge a little bit of your attack.
Alright. Well. Then you make a con save. Oh, that's what, I didn't want to roll a con save.
Actually, I didn't even do that. Yeah, I can just click on this. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Fail.
They take 12 poison damage.
That's you definitely the piercing didn't seem to be doing much. That definitely seemed to have done some damage as they almost start to like puff up a little bit.
Alright, then I'm going to bite him. I'll bite attack.
18 hits.
They take.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't want to do a critical hit. Let me reroll that.
Jesus Christ.
They take 5 piercing damage, another 5, and they need to make a dex saving throw. Which they had.
17.
They got a 23.
Yeah, I do not swallow it whole. So.
You might have tried to swallow the swarm.
Yeah, too many bunnies.
Too many
I'm just
buddies.
trying. I'm trying to get a mouthful of them. That is my turn.
I don't even know how to say anything to that. Robot boy just turned into a big purple worm and started to almost consume just this entire horde of bunnies. Oh, the bunnies almost look terrified, honestly. They're kind of like, what the shit is this? Like you said, though. Ah, yes. More. Shaka. The swarm of buddy comes up to you. What the attack? Bunny tactics. Bite. 23 and 27 to hit.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Oh, you know what? I should have activated my ability, my soul ability before this. I feel kind of stupid now. It's okay. I'll just take the full damage.
Alright then it's going to be, I'll apply it. It is going to be 12 points of 12 slashing. Nah, it's 12 piercing damage followed by 17 more. As these bunnies had immediately started to gnaw into your meat. Y'all muscles.
I need those.
Going on to that of the next. These guys. Okay. This swarm of bunny that comes in next. It is going to immediately go for that of this weirdly nicely dressed person.
I hate it here.
You can hate it here, but it was not able to make it to you without using its dash, of course.
Okay, thank goodness.
So now it becomes out of the warhorse's turn.
Alright. Warhorse has a movement speed of a bajillion, also known as 60. So it's gonna first move down so that it can get 20 feet of movement running straight towards this rabbit swarm. So that first it can attack with its hooves against it.
Okay.
So let me target it. How do I roll this?
Just
I
click
want
on
it, let
the
me-
icon on the hoops.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So attack, normal. Does an 11 hit?
And 11 does not hit the swarm.
Alright, well, I don't think I can use trampling charge then because it has to hit. Yeah, and then hit. Yeah. So that's its turn. It'll actually move a little bit over here so that flanking can be a thing. And that'll be the end of its turn.
Okay. Liv, let's see if you can do what exactly your name states.
Yeah.
You're
since-
already near death.
Since Liv can only make action or bonus action given the broken ribs and all, he's gonna bonus action Misty Step. Do wrong thing. There we go. Misty Step, consume spell slot. He's gonna disappear basically. All the way over here. And then
Misty
he's gonna
stepping up.
move.
I see you.
And he's gonna move 5, 10,
You really
15,
trusted this new monster that came out.
20, 25, 30, 35 because the level 6 ranger thing. What's it called? One second.
Oh, never mind.
Roving. There we go. And that is the end of his turn because he can't make an action because of the broken ribs thing that I have to keep reminding myself.
Object. It is your turn.
These wouldn't count as humanoid creatures, would they?
No.
No, okay, never mind. Then I
Are
was
the
gonna say.
feral bunnies humanoids?
I was gonna ask because I could have used calm emotions, and then maybe we wouldn't have to fight them. But I
Yeah,
guess not,
I
that's
already
too late
thought
for
about
that.
doing that. I
Yeah.
already thought about it.
Okay, well, you know what? Okay, it's time for me to show off my soul ability. I'm gonna may attack this
Hold
bunny
on.
next
Do you
to me.
know? Do you even know what their alignment would mean?
No, most likely not.
Which means that you
Honestly,
have,
I feel
you
like it
have
would
to
probably
use-
be neutral. Oh, I
you-
can't. If it is on intersection, it's neutral. Okay.
I'm not saying you can. I'm saying that if you are going to try to use it, you firstly need to make your normal attack, of course.
Yes.
But then
Ah,
you'll
and
be
then
able
it-
to apply it.
Yep.
Even though it's technically the other way around. It doesn't matter. Point being is you do if you're trying to do
Attack
it, they
first.
are counted as neutral.
Okay, then I will attack with my mace if I can remember how to make an actual melee attack. Hold on. Do I just go to inventory and then weapons, then click on?
Yeah.
No, that's just...
It also
I
like
guess.
you don't even have to go into your inventory.
Does you
Options
also
Oh, the
on-
might have
top.
flanking?
Yeah.
You might have flanking. Does he have flanking?
No.
There's a big ass horse on the opposite side of this.
I know.
Alright, time to roll. Okay, I'm gonna attack this one. Attack. 16, does a 16 hit?
The 16 does hit.
Okay, 16 does hit, then now I will use my soul ability.
Well, you still need to do your regular base damage.
Oh yeah, it does, sorry, okay. Oh, nice. 6 damage.
You will notice as you
And-
pound maybe like one of their foots, maybe, but it doesn't seem to be as effective.
That's okay, and then use my bonus action.
Hold it.
No, you have to
2d4.
use There you go.
Okay, there
You
we
have
go.
to use the correct one.
Oh, sorry, wait, hold on.
Take quick damage and see what happens. There you
Oh, of course, okay. 4 thunder damage.
You will see as
Uh,
Oh my
the mighty gavel like mace comes down on some of these bunny rabbits, not really hitting too much, but the shockwave left from it has dealt some damage.
Nice, alright. Yeah, that would be it.
Corona becomes your turn.
I'm just gonna go over here. Gonna target this swarm. Gonna attack it with the Nutbuster. Does an 18 hit?
And 18 hits.
Takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage. It's magical.
You will see as you once again doesn't seem to be as effective as before, but still hits.
Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, because swarms. Yeah, I know why. I will attack it again. Does a 13 hit?
The 13 does not hit the swarm.
Bonus action. I will say, hey, are you any good at not taking hits? As I look at objection.
I mean, I suppose so. Why? Why do you ask?
Just needing to know if you need any bonus protection.
You should be good, honestly. I believe that Liv fellow might need protection more than me. You
Well,
got
he's not
more-
within melee range of anyone, so I'm gonna target myself with a Shield of Faith.
Mhm.
So I will have +2 armor class. as long as I'm holding concentration.
Okay.
That will be the end of my turn.
All right then, Ashaka. It is finally your turn.
All right, time to make some bunny mush over here. So first thing she's gonna do, oh, she's raging. She's raging. All right. Ooh, I get 4 ability usages now. Exciting stuff.
Proceed to rage. Make sure you're targeting yourself.
Dang it!
Only
I
does it-
was. I'm not hitting myself, believe it or not. All right, 6 damage to the bunnies. Wait, that's not right. Don't I get a little extra for something?
the
When you
Range.
rage,
Is
you
that
get like
on-
+2.
That's on your
Yeah,
using your
so-
battle axe, not your great axe, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm using my battle axe, so I still get I get +2 to that. I don't know why it didn't add, because usually it does.
So 8 damage.
I'll add it on. Hold on. I think it's only did that because when you updated it, it probably reset it.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'll find out something for it.
All right.
For now, there you go. I've added it, but it does do that. It seems to be like 4 damage.
Oh no.
Yeah, swarms are resistant to blushing, piercing, and slashing damage, even magical.
Great. All right. Action surge. Yippee! Don't think I forgot about that one. It's a 17 hit.
Surge. 17 does hit.
All right. Seriously,
Ashaka's
Minimum
going
damage.
full throttle. Not doing. It's basically full throttle slashing, and just slashing more into these bunnies, almost in a wad-like range. As most of these bunnies are only getting cuts.
No, she's hitting like one at a time, but just very slowly and methodically.
He's playing a whack-a-mole.
They do seem to be very avoidable. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Fantastic. Becomes the next swarm. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna bring the swarm down. We're gonna start with the horse.
Okay.
Not the horse.
It's gonna get hit, so. Yeah,
Jeez.
Horse has 1 HP left.
That's fine.
Interesting.
because We bring up the next battle.
Oh wait.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that still hits.
It is.
Once the horse
Gone.
horse is gone. There we go.
Victorious the swarm is. Now being gone.
You have to. Yeah, you do have to delete them from the turnover, but yeah.
Now with that. This one will go up to you, Corona.
It took a couple hits, so
What did?
saved someone from a bunch of
that
damage.
one, the horse. This one though, coming and biting you, give me your cankles once again without advantage. Blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
You know the deal. Gosh, that
Are
was
those
No.
2
long.
5s?
Oh,
I've
but
said
that
this
one was a
before,
nat
no.
20.
Okay.
Is that an actual okay.
Well,
Wait.
deal.
Actually, never mind. You're tanky.
Deal
You're fine.
damage.
It
That's
is
a lot
going
of
to
dice.
be 32 points of
2.
slashing damage. No, piercing. Piercing
Cool.
damage.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
That is fine. 13.
It takes 32 points of radiant damage.
You will have annihilated basically the swarm as they have all bitten into you, basically exploding onto contact. You still need to give me, yep, you got it. The constitution saving throw that you still have. You are fine. In a way, you're fine at least.
Is it dead?
Yeah, it's gone. It's dead.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
sorry, I
skull.
couldn't
It's
see the
hard to
skull
see,
because it's
yeah.
in black and white.
It's basically obliterated.
I forgot
Well,
could
I was
see
saving
Okay.
that for a nat 20, so that's
onto
it.
this-
That's it, people.
Onto this bigger like creature, this purple like worm. Get it out of here. We don't want to see it. We just want to bite it. Only 5 and a 13 to hit.
The 13 misses.
13 misses. Don't you have a
Yeah, but being a Warforged, I have a +1 to my AC at all times while I'm wearing armor, and I'm technically wearing armor under the wild shape. I don't know if you want to count that as a dex or.
I was gonna say it. Then I would also have to change up all the monsters again, but I'm like, that's kind of just weird to say that you would have that right now. I'd say you'd have to just stick with the beasting stats for now. You still have the other 2 things that are I don't know.
Yeah. But that would hit them. Both of them would hit.
That said, damage.
Jeez, it's 25.
Fighting into this thing at first 15 second. Not enough to bring your shape down, but enough to still gnaw through different parts of you. But it becomes that of your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try to swallow this guy whole.
Don't throttle me, please.
Swallow him whole.
17 hits.
Holy.
He takes 20 piercing damage. Actually, no. I was looking at the save. 11
The
piercing
save-
damage.
He did get the save, but he does take a little bit of that damage.
And then I'm going to do a tail stinger attack on the badly injured one.
8. Jesus.
18 hits. You got a 12 on that one.
So 8 piercing damage from the attack itself, and then 6 poison damage.
That swarm is looking more like only a rabbit or only a bunny or 2 up there.
And I'm going to take the attack of my opportunity, get right there, and just start like thrashing around, just like worm things. That is my turn.
Sorry, I had something. Okay. This thing will get its opportunity of attack. However, even if it hits, its damage is reduced at the moment. Actually, wait, no. Okay, so it'd be a 12 plus 8. It would still hit, but he does not get the advantage. No, that's not right. as it will be a little bit less than I did before, but still 11. With that, is that the end of your turn?
That is.
Here comes the next swarm, and then the one next to is Shaka. Except the Shaka's rage this time. Ingy. 21 to hit, 24 to hit.
Dang. Why are they high rolling?
Because they haven't read it, even then, it looks like you won't take the most damage considering you are raged. But it is still hurt. It does still hurt. They are gnawing through your veiny muscles. Blood spurting out a little bit here and there. You're still standing, you're still alive, you're still fine in a way, but the swarm's getting through. Ooh. Now it's time for this swarm here. The one in the middle of everybody, but what his original target is. Object. This time. Will your capable get bitten? Only one way to find out.
Okay, I would like to hold on. The first one, I believe, the 16. Actually, the 16. Yeah, okay, the 16. I would like to silvery barbs. I forgot I had that. Silvery barbs at 16 on myself. Oh shit! Fuck yeah! Was that missed?
Hey, that one.
Hell yeah!
It makes another attack like normal.
Son of a bitch! All right. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. I'm not playing my character well.
Okay, it ended up still missing that attack, even though we had to go through a nat 1 into getting a d12 into trying to hit again. So it does miss that attack, but the 20 will still go through.
Nice. Okay. Oh, okay.
It kind of low rolled that, but
Nice.
you
Okay,
take
9
another
damage.
9 damage. Here you go. Fight it. Liv, you're up.
Alright, since Liv doesn't have a lot that he can do, given that he has to choose between action and bonus action, he is going to first move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action cast.
Healing spirit.
Healing spirit. Ooh, seems to really suck.
You can kind of look around and see.
I mean, the
can.
big purple worm's looking kind of rough.
Oh, it's place measure template. There we go. We can place it right here. Whenever a creature I can see moves in a turn or starts a turn there, so at the start of Corona's turn, she's gonna get a d6. And, you know, sorry, Ashaka, but you're facing off against one.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I got attacked.
I'm dying out here.
I forgot I got nat 20.
And then last of his
Honestly.
movement, 35, he steps away,
I was having a great time.
and that is the end of his turn.
Oh, that's funny. I just completely forgot that I got attacked.
Will that healing also include to the creature, the bunny, if it starts its
Nope,
turn?
if I choose.
Where does it say?
I can cause.
That though. Object. Still, it's your turn.
Yeah. Can Liv take reactions with the broken ribs thing or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Pretty sure at least.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I forgot you had
okay.
broken limb
Yeah.
ribs.
I'm debating whether
Yeah,
I should
I just
heal
have to
you
choose
or
between action
shotgun.
and bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, there's even if I get lesser restoration, there's nothing I can do for you.
Would
Okay.
that take a greater restoration spell?
Yeah, greater restoration.
Okay. Liv, would you say you do a decent amount of damage with, I'm assuming, your crossbow or bow or whatever?
Oh no, I am not the damage dealer in any
Okay.
way, shape, or form.
Okay.
I am
I-
eyes and
and a shotgun.
sometimes healing.
Okay, I'm going to use a level 1 healing word on a shotgun then. Level 1 healing word. Bada bing, bada boom. Heal for roll. That would be 6 HP, and then because I can use a voice of voice of authority. If I cast a spell with the spell slot of 1 or higher, then target an ally with the spell, the ally can use their reaction to immediately attack a creature. Something.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah, so you
use
can-
that reaction.
Oh! Did you do all Ace Attorney?
No, I wish.
So you couldn't find an Ace Attorney
No,
thing
no,
for
no,
every spell you have?
I wish. No, some of
Hey,
these
max
things are-
damage. Let's go.
Nice. So that's 11 damage.
Or not max
Yeah,
damage.
buddy.
Close. Close.
And then, yeah,
Once
once that's...
They've avoided some of it.
And then I'll just hit the one closest to me with the gavel. I do not have my bonus action, so I can't use my soul, but that's okay. Yeah, attack. Okay, that would be a 11. I'm assuming this is.
Why can't you use your song?
You use a bonus action. Or I used healing word as a bonus action to heal a shaka, so now I can't use it anymore. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
that's
as an
what I'm saying,
attack.
it's not a,
Oh, I'm
it's not a
stupid!
bonus action.
Oh, right, it misses regardless. Okay, never mind. Thank you for thinking that. Okay, but yeah, that'd be it.
Verona, comes your turn.
Okay. Attacketh.
It
The
should
bunny.
show damage.
Not one.
I assume a 26 hits.
26 definitely hits.
8 points of bludgeoning. Attacketh. The bunny.
It hurts. Only a little.
I assume a 17 hits.
17 hits.
Max damage, baby.
It hurts. Only a little.
But
there are only looking like there's a few, or a couple bunnies left in that swarm, though.
Speaking of starting their turn, hey, Corona,
yeah?
heal for 1.
Whoa. I'm at 21. Oh, do you need help not getting hit? And are you fine with not attacking things?
Who?
You.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I just need to start combats, not the first target.
So you're fine with not dealing damage.
Yeah, but I don't need a sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
That's my entire point. The sanctuary is only useful if I'm like actually there in the fray.
And
Um,
I don't think they're gonna run past the big purple worm
That-
and 3 people to get to you.
yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't get advantage on. I guess swarms can be immune to flanking. They're probably immune to being flanked.
Wait, am I?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn because I got no more bonus actions. Everything I do is concentration.
You would be correct on that they not being
Oh.
flanked.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll remember it next time.
Ashaka becomes your turn.
Yippee! Alright, Oh, I have lost, the ability to control my character. Hang on, let me reload.
You're not human, you're hungry.
we go. All right, targeting these bunnies. For 10 damage, and then ooh, crit!
Natural
Let's
20.
go.
Okay.
15 damage. All right. Then
Yeah,
You
the
killed
rate
it.
bonus damage.
does a 12 hit?
No, because you killed it.
Oh, okay, that's
No, 'cause
fine.
you killed
I can hit the ground too. That works. She's just making sure.
Gotta make sure. Kill as much as you can, man. Not then return.
That is the end of my turn.
What the hell?
That being said, we go to this thing. This purple-like worm, whatever this creature is. Nom nom. 45 to hit.
Okay, I will. It's either way. It wouldn't. Okay, never mind. Wow, it keeps having advantage.
As a 15, I assume the purple worm goes down.
It does. That check 9 leftover damage. Oh, character sheet.
You have come back blinded once again. Are you able to? There you go. That being said, though, now that you're just there, you will be getting hit with the other attack. I say will, but most like.
Okay,
Oh,
I will.
natural
I'll silvery vibes the natural 20. So just reroll, yeah.
Bars, natural 20.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna be a pain later.
Yep, and then also, I believe he gets voice of authority. So if you want, you can use your reaction to attack the bunny.
Does that have to be like a melee weapon attack? Or...
Yeah, I think so.
24 to hit, assuming that stays hit. That's the normal. 17.
I'm just gonna try to stab it with my spear, even though I'm blinded, so I'm disadvantaged.
I think you have advantage because of silvery barb. So would that cancel out? It would just be a normal.
Well, you can choose to give me that advantage. It's up to you.
I will choose to give you the advantage. Yeah.
I'll put you up to neutral.
Oh yeah, neutral.
I can't see who I'm attacking, so I can't
It's
lock
fine,
on
you can
anyone.
just
but-
roll it.
Oh.
20 hits.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah, probably not. But for now, even without the extra I'm thinking it has, it's still in it.
Alright.
Mm.
That was my
Nice.
spear.
Great job.
Not quite as effective as you may think, but you definitely slash into something. That though, bunny horde will move a slight bit, and Viat's turn. Good. You will feel the presence of more bunnies
Oh,
coming
no.
up to you. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be that many in this one. Which does mean they do not get advantage. That is a 15 and 18. The 15 does not hit. The 18 would unless someone does something. So do not here is 15 points of more slash piercing. I keep forgetting piercing damage as they are biting into your metallic-like ankles.
Not my cankles.
You are starting to be. You just got your bottom half out, and you're already starting to lose your bottom half. It does become your turn, however.
Alright. I'll do it again. Purple worm time.
You want to see me do it again?
Boom. Purple worm time.
Purple worm time. The worm is out to play.
For some reason.
Alright, hold on. You can't see because I put it on the token. There you go.
Alright. I'm gonna bite this one right here. This individual.
No, that's the ones. A 19 hits.
You need to make a deck save.
We could do that one.
10 piercing damage.
Mm,
Yeah, he's still
you barely could do that one.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking eat them. I'm gonna stab this one right here with my tail attack. Then
Not the couple of bunnies that are left. You're right, not a
12
couple
hit.
of the bunnies that are left. 12 does not hit. Oh, almost. Somehow.
Yeah. That is my turn.
Alright then.
Yeah.
The next swarm acts. How many inches is this? Ooh. Less of a swarm, more of company. As the couple of bunnies are proceeding to attack you, Object.
It's okay. Let me at him.
Probably could, considering that these don't have advantage.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Both of them miss, I think. Yeah, 18 AC. Both of them miss.
Correct, one of them do miss. Yeah, that wouldn't do anything. Pretty much just misses like normal, as it is lesser of a lesser swarm at the moment. Starting to freak out. Liv, is your turn.
Oh boy. Now that Liv actually gets to take actions, since, you know, things, Liv's actually just gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, because roving. And he is gonna target a thing. Target that one. And we're gonna shoot twice.
Hell yeah.
Does a 22 hit?
22 definitely hits.
Alright. For 5. And then for 2 psychic afterwards.
The 5 not very effective. The psychic, however, kills it as they all as the last bunny bleeds out of its ears as you shot the other bunny.
Cool.
That was in that swarm.
Changing targets. You second shot. Does a 16 hit?
The 16 does hit.
I don't get to add a d4 on this, but it does another 5 piercing, halved, probably. Yeah.
It's quite
That
as
is-
effective, but still enough to do some damage.
Actually, with your dreadful strikes, I think as long as you shoot another person, you can still add the damage. Damage to the target, which can take this extra damage.
You're
with this
right.
return.
That is true. This is definitely a mass fighter. Another 4 psychic.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, because the target can only take that damage once per turn. If you choose a different target, then you can do the damage.
4 more, making more of the bunny's ears bleed, but still not enough.
And I'm just like, you know, you can only be in near death so many times before you get tired of it. So, you know, thanks for dying. End of turn.
The one bunny that's left is like confused but bloodied. Object, it is your turn.
He's just gonna attack with his gavel. New favorite weapon. Attack. Oh, nice
23
23.
hits.
So that's 7. Do you want me to add the thing
It's
for it? X is that, yeah.
You
And then-
smashed the last bunny.
What do I want to do? Can I
Conked
do
on the
with
head,
my
you-
bonus? Oh, I could actually. No, never mind. That wouldn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I can't move. I'm targeting myself. Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 over there. And then as a bonus action, because of lower my feats. No, this is the wrong one. Embodiment of the law. Actually, now that I need to be an enchantment. Am I stupid? Am I reading this correctly? I think I am. Am I not? No, probably not. You know what? That's okay. That would be the end of my turn.
With that becoming Verona's turn.
Cool. Please let me drag myself. Bleh. Target bunny.
Target my
Attack
bunny.
hits.
That's my bunny.
I assume that hits.
That hits.
Ooh. Attack it again.
Just some damage.
I assume that hits.
24 hits. Some
Cool.
damage. You are
Um.
literally beating it with a couple of acorns attached to a stick.
What? Well, I also there are squirrels around me due to like the RP of the Nutbuster, because it says a small family of squirrels follows me wherever I go while carrying it.
I mean, yeah.
So
Speaking of
I'll
turns,
just pet one of the squirrels as a bonus action at the end of my turn, and that'll be it.
speaking of turns, I completely forgot to say it because I already set it as a default, but I forgot to roll. To have another 4 health.
Oh, thank you.
I have 3 uses of this left.
25.
Fantastic. Shaka becomes your turn.
Ashaka?
Yeah, hang on. I'm navigating right now. All right, we're running up past the corpses of past bunnies. And we're swinging.
You swinging.
You're missing.
9 does not hit.
Wow.
Needs to give me a
Okay.
1d12 roll.
Oh, not a good start. Hey, can I get
Alright.
advantage on this? No.
Your weapon breaks, I think, on that one.
No,
No.
don't you dare.
No, that's a 4.
Okay, thank God. It better be like I just hit someone or something.
I think. Oh, get into it. believe it a 5 is you dropped your weapon.
Great. Okay, last attack she's gonna do with her bare fists.
Yep, bare fists.
Bare
I can have
fists.
bare fists.
The bear fist.
All right.
I mean, you have a right to bear arms.
And that's actually a 6. So there we go. All right.
Again, not quite as effective to punch a rabbit, but you know what? Who cares?
She's just going to town on those rabbits right now.
With that being your turn,
Ashaka's just like trying to stomp on the rabbits. That's what it was.
with that being your turn, we must get a spiteful rabbit attack. And we'll get his last lickings in. A 23 to hit, because I know that 11's not.
On me?
Yeah.
Or on the worm? Oh, okay, yeah.
Healing. 12. 12
We're
12.
fine. We're
These-
fine.
These things are doing their last nibble to you as best they can. Problem being is it becomes Big Purple Worm's turn.
Big purple worm. Gonna get it with a bite attack.
Big purple
Don't
worm.
swallow the bun.
That's dinner.
Oh, it might be. Oh, it might be.
Into my stomach.
With that, I believe it will end in combat. As considering it, to be honest, there's really, with no other buddies alive, you pretty much swallowing the one that I think would have died on the damage alone. You killed a bunch of bunnies.
We're horrible people.
That felt a lot better until you said it out loud, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna start
I'm gonna-
casting prayer. of
I'm
healing.
gonna do a prayer to all of the souls. I'm not gonna grab any souls because I want to stay large because it's funny. But I'll
As
do
the
a
purple
prayer.
worm, I'm going to go around and eat all of the dead bunnies.
Respectable.
It takes 10 minutes. Or sorry,
Yeah,
prayer of healing
while
takes 10
he's
minutes.
eating all the bunnies, I will be doing a prayer for the bunny souls.
What's your
Hoping that
spellcasting
even-
modifier?
4.
4. Okay.
Well, we're gonna be taking a long rest after this, so it's
Of
fine.
course.
I'm just casting it first, anyways. Alright, yeah, I'll do. Unless, like, something interrupts. If Natsu says something interrupts me, should I just roll the healing? I can just roll the healing. Or never mind, I'm
Yeah.
not rolling the healing themselves.
Also, after I'm done eating the bunnies, I'm gonna produce flame and make the campfire again.
Well, give me a second. You guys, I'll put up the campfire, but this, give me a second. Is there anybody that's next to the purple worm when they were eaten?
Or well, yeah, I guess I was next to him.
Yeah,
I mean, I was
Shaka-
also praying, so
Shaka, give me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Oh boy. All right.
you do have a +4.
Yeah, I already like my dex saving throw is actually pretty good, so we should be fine there.
Depends if you want to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're fine.
You really wanted to say it. You will see as this purple worm starts to cough something up a little bit, almost like it's got something stuck in its throat, as it will proceed to spit pretty much in your direction, Ashaka, as you completely dodge out of the way just fine. And you will see as there lays a rabbit's foot on the ground.
Well, add that to the party inventory. Rabbit foot.
You're talking about this one?
Damn. Well,
Which I will
Ashaka?
actually be adding to Ashaka's inventory specifically. Because assuming they want to pick it up, but whatever you want to do with it is whatever you want to do. with it.
She's adding it to the party inventory.
yeah, just drag it onto there. We'll figure out what to do with it once we can identify shit, honestly.
With that though, all these bunnies have been consumed, and they just can't fire
Added-
it back up.
Added my prayer for the souls go.
You don't really get too much of a reaction. You do see the souls, but just you don't get really much of a reaction.
Oh. I want to stay big because that's funny. I'm not going to grab any of them. I'll just let them rise or fall. Hopefully they rise, because that's the whole point of
No.
doing the prayer. But if they fall, I can't do anything about it.
No. They just disappear.
Huh. That's something that I didn't know before. Now I'm curious.
Who knows?
Nothing I can do about that though, so time to sleep. Oh yeah, I guess let me summon my horse again because I have the spell slot. Summon horse before I go and take a long rest.
So, who's all taking long rests?
Me. I
I
might as well
will,
turn off.
but I am
Hey.
just going in. I'm just going into inactive mode and looking at the front of the entrance.
Liv, having already taken his long rest long before, is gonna keep up the pattern and watch over the party as they go to sleep.
Do you put the alarm back up?
The alarm's not concentration. It's up for 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
Like, it just exists.
That's fine.
Nice. Nice.
Because what I wanted to say to you all was the alarm goes off. Ding, 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 ding.
What is it this time?
You look at the front, and you see what almost looks to be like snow-like squirrels this time.
No.
Because with that, we will be ending the session.
Roll initiative.
All
My
right.
prayer and feeling have
Oh, that's the family of squirrels. Don't worry about it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you next
Bye.
time.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.